All right, everybody. It is Friday night. Happy Friday to everybody out there. This is Relationship Recap. You guys know this is Crystal XO. I am one half of the conversation. The other half, of course, is Scorpio Mo.
Y'all know what it is.
It's time.
Y'all know what it is. What up, y'all? What up, Crystal? Happy Friday, everyone.
Thank you. And I felt like this was a special occasion. This was a special occasion. It's a Friday night, so I asked my girl to please come and join us, especially since it's Detroit and she's from Saginaw. I may be a little biased, but I think she's the baddest of the Ready to Love chicks. She's the one that kept it the most real on season 1. Please help us welcome Shay.
Oh, what up, though? What's happening?
Hey, you are back. Back. We haven't had you on in a while. We already got almost 100 people in the chat. Y'all are ready tonight. I knew it was going to be ready. So I said, yeah, somebody said tonight was explosive.
How do I get to see? I want to see the people.
I'll put the chat. There we go. So
thank you.
Yeah, chat's on the screen. We got a lot to cover tonight. So let's just take it slowly. Let's take it slow. First of all, everybody's saying, hey, Shay. Shay, let people know what you've been up to. We talked a little about you last week. And I want to tell you, because I want you to explain to the people. I said that I feel like you can see true chemistry on camera. And we know this was a long time ago. You and Mike had amazing chemistry. You guys are still cool, but it just wasn't a compatible thing. But I do believe that there was real chemistry. Can you talk a little, because people are like, are they still together? It's like, everybody knows they're not, but they were not. They really were attracted on the show. So
does everybody? Because I still get people be like, it's like going to the family reunion like 5 boyfriends ago, and everybody still with that fellas. No, okay. Wait a minute, Crystal. I got to do this first and foremost.
Okay.
I have to bring out.
she. You know what? You choose violence every time. She's choosing violence. Tell the people what you've been up to. I know you got the cardio.
This is for a special. I have to do it right if we're gonna do it.
I think you should do it. Okay. All right. Let turn to the side. Give them the side profile there. Give them the side.
Wait, hold on. I want y'all to see. So the next time you see some Cartier or somebody wearing them, I'm gonna show you. Mo, go on and throw yours up.
Do you got your
buffs? I got the wires. You got the buffs. So
okay, but this was just because I believe Cartier was brought up last episode, so Shay just wanted to bring some clarity to the show.
Official. Yeah,
official. We're gonna get into all of that in a second.
Yeah. I just want to tell the people what you've been up to. I told you you have an amazing business here. You were really doing your business then, but let people know how life has been, because you were on the very first Ready to Love
season. I mean, it's the same. The business has picked up. See, what you guys saw in season 1 was me transitioning from my first spot, which was 2,000 square feet, to the 6,000 square feet. So what was that, about 6 years ago now?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what year did you got? Was it
2018.
2018, wow.
Dang, okay. 8 years ago.
Wow, dang.
Man, time went by fast.
I wasn't thinking that was 8 years ago. That's wild.
That's 8 years ago. Yep, that's right. We started June 2018.
And it came on in 2019.
No, it hit.
It came on.
Yeah, we did the reunion like in 2019, but they aired the show. We ended the show on my birthday, September the 14th, and it started airing, I believe, by October.
Oh,
October, yep. Okay. October, November. So, I mean, just been busy, man. Been blessed. Have employees that I can give a livable wage to. IDAF Solutions is doing amazing. Had mentored some kids, and now I'm teaching some kids at one of the local park and recs where we teach them everything about the business that I'm in. And man, if I was doing any better, I would be me still.
I like
working with the city. I see.
Yes, you work. Shay, but the thing about it though, and I just, because I mentioned this, I mentioned this to the chat last week. A lot of people, specifically since season 1, have looked to Ready to Love to put them on television. They want to act, they want to do things. And I told them that you were modeling before. Ready to Love did not get you a modeling job.
No.
I don't even think Ready to Love got Mike any jobs, because I've talked to you. That's not the case either. But what was the experience like for you now that you can look back? What did you get from the experience? What did you enjoy? What did you not enjoy?
I wish I would have enjoyed it more. You know, I was just in the process of moving my shop, and I was still working at V103, the radio station. So I was producing for Greg Street and Ramona DeBro, and then I was an on-air personality. But I had all this stuff going on before. I was working for Chrysler doing the auto shows. So it wasn't like being on Ready to Love got me these gigs. I was already there. So I think what I had going on made them more interested in me to be on the show. Right. So, and the people who think that it's going to be after it happens so fast and they move on to the next season, you should already have something in play. And I keep trying to warn people who call me, have your shit already together, your stuff already together before you go on the show. But everybody seems to think that somebody's going to recognize them. Mike was already doing acting before he had gotten on the show. Mm-hmm. Tiffany was already working in the banking industry. Everybody had everything already going on. What it did was increase my family and my visibility as far as being recognized. It didn't do anything special for me. Let me tell you the one blessing I did get out of it. I had a bus pull up on me with his Pastor Mike out of Texas. And he was like, me and my wife coming by to see you. And now every year for the past 7 years, they bring a tour bus to the shop with a bunch of kids on an HBCU tour. And now they dedicate one day to me, like talking to my friends. So you spoke. We're going to try to get Mo to speak. My friend Travis from H-Buck. So that's the blessing. I got all those connections from people who want to see people in Atlanta popping. I love that part.
Let me ask you one more thing, because I know we got a lot to talk about, so we're just gonna take our time. What was it like? Because we had a little situation with the not Detroit, but DC cast. People are very, everyone says they're cool, they don't care, they don't take it personal. But when you get on the show and you see people talking about you, speculating, every season people come on here and tell us it's editing, the editing. I'm not really like that. And I'm like, yeah, but when you get on a television show, they're going to edit the way they feel like it's going to make a good show. Can you kind of speak to the people in the chat? Because every time a person comes on, they tell us that the editing made them look bad. And I'm a publicist, and I would tell people, hey, don't give them anything that's going to make you look bad. How do you weigh in on the editing, and how do you think it affected how people, interacted with you on social media and what people thought about you from what they saw on the show?
So first of all, if you know me in real life, you know I got a mouth. It is lethal. So, but I had training from Chrysler that always taught me about how to behave out in public, because I was always representing Chrysler. So I never wanted to get caught on a plane or out in the streets misbehaving and to get back to my boss. So I was always on. But even more so than that, how they are when they film you, they snippets. So just imagine reading a full book, and then getting the cliff notes. Basically, what they're doing is getting cliff notes of your behavior. So I try to tell people, don't try to be over dramatic or act crazy, because that's what they're going to bring out about you. If you play too much or you act too silly, that's the highlight. So it's going to be on you. I guess I was blessed too, because I wind up, the same people that was in post that was doing the editing were the same people who were the producers, because we got to think the show was very early on. So they didn't really have the budget for all those people. So I wound up being close to the producers and to people doing posts. So if they like you, let me say this, if they like you, they're going to bring the best out of you. If they don't like you, they're going to make you good for TV. So, but I also was smart enough that if I wanted to say something crazy, I would make sure the crew is gone, or the mic was off of me, because it was plenty of stuff that I said that, you know, I'm still got to think about my mom and my family and people I'm representing in Saginaw in the background. But when that camera was off, if I catch your ass out in that parking lot, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to get that on film. Go back and run and tell that.
Last question about you for right now. That the scene with you and Shatava, a lot of women really appreciated that, the way you guys handled it. And I know from just being here and being friends with both of you guys, you know, Shatava's married. You've done things together. Can you talk about that scene and how you two handled it like women? And it really, I think a lot of people really became big fans of the two of you. Even in the chat here, I see people talking about Shatava and how she saw that you and Mike had something, she backed off, but you guys definitely supported each other. There was no love lost. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I mean, because at the end of the day, I'm not competing with no woman about no man. That's not a part of my personality. If that's your thing and what you want to do, and I'm not saying the woman is the prize or the man is the prize, I'm talking about how I behave. And I'm not competing with any woman, because anybody who does that gives the person who they're competing for leverage. So it's either you like me or you don't. It's really simple. And the moment that I see, you know, if it's, you got to sit and go back and forth about who you trying to choose between, choose the other person, because it shouldn't be no choice. You know what you like about a person and what you don't like about a person. One of the things that people didn't see on Ready to Love was Mike and I spent a lot of time together off the show too. Like literally he's walking on the back of my heels. So don't run me that like, oh, I got to figure out which one. Hey, you can make it good for TV if you want to and get your feelings hurt. So I wasn't going for any of that nonsense. And I really had to contain myself because I understood that the producers had a job. But what you're not going to do is embarrass me. And what we're not going to do is stand up here and you act like you got to choose between the two, because we already know what it is. So
you know what? Let's start there. I like that. I'm going to play this clip from last week that kind of brought us to where we are today. That a lot of people, and Lauren, this is Lauren and Dominique. So Lauren, you know, is realtor, beautiful girl, very classy.
Yeah.
And then Dominique is a stylist. Dominique was on Basketball Wives. You know, she definitely has her flair and has this sensuality about her. Both of the ladies it came down to the end with Bello. And this is our Nigerian real estate developer. And yeah. So I want to play this scene and that'll kind of explain how we got here. I wish Lauren had somebody like you to like that, you know, that she could have had a conversation with, just in my opinion.
They don't want me to come
like
on
she
there.
definitely needed just to see how this was going to turn out. So yeah, I'm gonna play this clip and then we're going to get into how everything played out tonight.
I sometimes feel like he made some solid decisions way too early in the game without going through the process fully and experiencing everything.
Elaborate.
Why?
Why
do
it.
I have to? I'm just explaining. I feel like a side chick.
It is what it is. If a person interested, they gonna show you they interested. Ain't no confusion over here.
Hello, can I just ask you a question just to clarify? Are you still open to growing our connection, yes or no?
Damn, he was quiet.
He said, that's why you're here.
Damn. What you sniggling? What you laughing about over there, Mo?
Nah, just because we were talking about this clip before, he was put on the spot and he could have played that way better. And he knew what he wanted to do. And I don't think she wanted the answer for herself. She wanted old girl to hear it.
This is the thing. He was, so what happened, because I watched it again tonight. Lauren was talking to different guys, but nobody was claiming her as their number one.
Oh, the little light-skinned girl.
Yeah. So Lauren was talking between Bello and even with Steven. I watched that over again because they played a lot of them. I don't have his picture anymore. She was like, nobody is claiming me. I feel like a side chick. So I felt like if he's not claiming you on every time the cameras are around, why are you even going back and forth with him to where, of course, Dominique is saying, ain't no question over here because he's claiming her on camera. Lauren was saying he was saying things to her on the phone. And even we talked to her on Wednesday, even when that scene ended and she was eliminated, they sent her home. He told her he still wanted, can I still see you? Can we hook up afterwards? And I hope she said no. She was like, that was whack. But I just feel like if he won't do it on camera, don't keep asking, because that was 3 times on camera. She asked him, do we have a connection? Have you already chose? Do you have a connection?
Man, they do you filthy, man. You gotta watch your mouth on camera, because it's almost like if the camera don't catch it, it did not happen. So who cares what he said on camera, off camera? If he don't catch it, he could tell, he can give you the world. But if it ain't on camera,
it don't count.
It don't count. And to be going back like, say that thing again you said last night on the phone, and he over there looking like the cat that ate the canary.
Can't do that. I wish she wouldn't have done that. What did you think about Dominique saying, kind of coming at her? She said she felt like Lauren was playing in her face because Lauren said that Bello should not have chosen his number one from day one. So from day one, Bello and Dominique were locked in. Day one.
Okay, so coming from a person where people were complaining on my season, remember? Because Mike almost got kicked off, supposedly, because
he was only focused on you.
Yeah, and so then they wanted him to move around. Dominique, right, is the one that has the seafoam dress on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Dominique seems more seasoned. Yeah.
And is
seasoned and fly at the mouth. Yeah. That girl cannot keep up with Dominique. She cannot. She is a little green and easygoing, and Dominique is more to the point and aggressive. So yeah, she would never be able to, no matter how much you think you look better than somebody, at the end of the day, that girl,
she was, and not only, and she
that's what with her
basketball wives. She knows how to talk to men. She knows how to cater to them. Every season, every scene, Dominique was catering. Mo, speaking, because I know as a guy, y'all like that.
In the mouth.
You say what?
She kissed him in the mouth in front of everybody.
She did. Dominique kissed him. Lauren was trying to not touch, not do nothing. She gives him a hug after that, and he's like, "Oh," because I get it. She's trying to be classy, but Dominique was coming with the sexy, look you in the eye. What's up? I like how this feels good to me. Like, you can't.
All ego. It doesn't have to be sex, but it has to be that energy. It was drawn. I don't care how pretty the other look. The 10 could do that, and the 7 would take the chick away from the 10. Easy.
See.
Yeah, I just think that Dominique, like I said, is that energy is the Detroit energy that I know. Mm-hmm. She will talk a Negro up out of his wallet.
That part. That's what I've been saying.
That other one is riding off of being cute and waiting. Dominique, the type of chick that be like, "Hey, give me and my girls some money so we could go shopping." And that other one gonna wait for him to peel her off. It's a difference between the two.
There you go.
That Dominique ain't playing with you.
Oh,
Dominique gonna have her car note paid for, the rent paid for, and some shopping money, and some money for her girls to go on vacation. Yeah. While that other one gonna be waiting for somebody to give her a couple dollars.
And it was like, I get you want to be classy, and it's, well, they got to come to me, but that ain't really what this is. That's not really what this show is about. Like, I'm standing off and he's supposed to chase me because I'm beautiful. Everybody's pretty at this point.
Well, somebody said clearly they slept together. And let me say this. If you don't understand, like, a true Detroit chick, she ain't got to sleep with him. She got that gift of gab. She know how to get it. She got him where he'll be wanting more or trying to figure out how to get more or whatever. The other one, I keep saying, she's cute. I'm not taking anything away from her. But
yeah.
Oh, she gonna pop up in these comments in a minute. She'll be here in a minute.
Which one? Dominique?
Lord, no, Dominique No, Dominique will not be here. And if she was, she wouldn't let us know. But
What?
Lauren is cool. I get it, because she did carry herself classy. Because if it had been another Dominique on the other side, it would have ended up on some other stuff. Because
so you think Dominique didn't carry herself classy?
I'm saying when she tried Lauren, if it had been something else, somebody else would have came back and it would have ended up in them going back and forth.
I think Dominique is not Dominique. Lauren is more timid and easygoing and a little bit more passive.
Yeah.
Where Dominique is more aggressive.
Oh yeah.
That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah. 3 a.m. said, I'm from Detroit and Shay is speaking facts.
Oh, run that bread.
All right, but yeah, we love Lauren. And it wasn't, I don't even think it wasn't even about Bello. It was just the fact that I'm used to being the one that gets chosen. So I'm going to think this is going to happen here. I don't think she really was into any of them like that. I don't really think.
Oh, you talking about Dominique?
No,
I don't think Dominique is into anyone either. I think Dominique.
Let me tell you how Dominique is the type of chick that you will be standing there casually talking to a dude. She won't know if it's your boy, and she will cut right in front of you and be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, hey, what's this shit? What are you doing? Is this your girl?
Hey, but yeah, Lauren is sweet, but I wish she had somebody to talk to, just to handle, not to even
Where is Lauren from?
She's from everybody.
No. Is she from Southfield or
I don't know.
Side, West Side? That all make a difference. I'm telling y'all. It all. She's Southfield. She easy going.
Yeah,
but she may not be. Yeah. It all make a difference.
What would you say Lauren's from? The West Side? Dominique.
I would say Dominique, she gives me East Side vibes. She could be from the West Side, but she kind of give me East Side vibes.
Mm-hmm. All right, well let's get into the first let's get into the conversation, because I know Mo was ready. I text him because I know when them two were going back and forth. So Vince. And now we gotta let Shay know Vince is a bit of a know-it-all. I'm sure you saw that just from the clip.
Yeah.
He's talking with Darius, right? Darius is
girl.
I'm gonna let Mo explain, what did you think watching that interaction at the table after Tommy left? And we know the producers set it up for
them. You told him to shut the F up?
He did. It was Mo, what was going on with that?
Do you have the clip?
I don't have the clip. No.
Mo had to rub his head on that one.
Because the thing, I saw the sucker move early. Because he didn't have that energy when it was just all men in the men's lounge. That was
talking about Vince. You talking about Vince, didn't
you? Yeah, Vince.
Okay. Who is Vince? Oh, that's Vince.
Is to say that in the men's lounge where it was just all men. And it was performative for me because he waited till the women got around. He's one of those guys. When the women gonna get around, he gonna feel a little confident. He's gonna feel like the jokester, and he's gonna try to embarrass the other guys because he already thinks that he's smarter than them.
He definitely thinks he probably is.
Real smart. I mean, in a lot of crews of guys, there's a guy like that. You know, he waits for the women to come around and then he starts performing. Because if that's the case, how come he didn't say that in the men's lounge?
I never saw that energy from Vince before this.
Wait a minute, but did Vince get the information from the ladies once they were sitting down?
No, he had the information. This is the thing. Everybody was talking because Vince spoke up for Ashley. Now this is Ashley right here. This is Ashley. Ashley was with Darius. Darius challenged Ashley, asked her, what did she bring to the table? She said, I'm not cooking and cleaning. She just popped off with, I'm not cooking and cleaning. Darius is 42. Ashley is in her early 30s. He said a 40-year-old would never say no dumbass shit like that.
Yes, sir.
So Ashley went and told Vince because her feelings were hurt. So Vince, who is not her connection, decides he's going to stand up to Darius when all the women were around. I was just shocked because we just never saw that energy. And then even Bello was like, I don't think Vince knows how quick this can move to something else. Did y'all catch that?
He would have smacked the mustache off his face.
It was to smack the Beijing off.
Right. Yo, it was just, and somebody brought up a good point. He did the same thing to Cardi in front of the women.
He did. I forgot about that.
Wait. Are you saying that Vince did the same thing?
Vince is a smart aleck. So he'll say little digs because he feels like he's smarter, like he's more intellectual.
Okay. Now, let me just speak from a home level, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's talk on this home. Oh my God. Great. So let's talk about this. Vince is the smart aleck, right?
Yep.
In the grand scheme of things, if we're talking about on the totem pole level, first of all, Vince who is the other guy? What's the guy with the
Darius?
First of all, on a real Detroit dude tip, Darius would have never been able to get none of that out of his mouth. They wouldn't have cared about no cameras. Think in the terms of, if you're familiar with Detroit culture, dude, I know guys like Trick, right?
So you're saying Vince wouldn't even have been able to play like that? Somebody would have.
No, we're not even talking about Vince. We already know what Vince is. Vince is a square.
Okay.
Like you think of him as like they wouldn't even touch him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what Darius would not be able to get that off. Real dudes would have cleaned his clock talking to him like that. He wouldn't even get off like that. We already know Vince is considered, he is square. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but if he knows that, why keep pushing it? Because the man wasn't. He was answering.
Because he don't respect Darius.
He don't respect Darius.
In real life, on the food chain, Darius ain't that dude. He talking like that because he think he could talk like that to Vince. But in real life in Detroit, Darius would not be able to get that off. They'll be waiting for him in the parking lot. Or they would have cleaned that whole set. They wouldn't have cared about Tommy, TV, Will Packer, or none of that.
I think the same the other way around.
Yeah.
If it was all in the men's lounge, which he had plenty of opportunity to say those very same things.
You talking about Vince?
Yeah, he waited until the women and everybody else.
First of all, Vince is a square, man.
Huh?
You Vince is a square. Vince is a square. That's what you would expected out of Vince.
He should play his position then.
Nah, that's what people like Vince, that's what dudes like from home, that's what dudes like Vince do. They're in the safety of women, men, and children. So they're gonna get that off. They put their seatbelt on in the back seat because that's the safest place for them.
You're saying that's why Vince did that. You guys actually are agreeing. Vince brought it up there in the ladies' lounge because he never talks in the men's lounge. When it's everybody together, Vince will say something smart. He did that with Cardi, and Cardi let him have it. But basically, Ashley was running back and talking to Vince.
I said Vince is a trained police officer.
Yeah, he is.
Served 10 years.
And Darius is an actor from Tubi. I'm not. I wasn't making a joke. He really is. I wasn't making a joke.
He was doing and seen.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you keep your mouth shut. Man.
I know.
Ma'am. Don't put that picture back up there.
We're gonna get into all of it. We're gonna get into all of it. But what with that scene right here, first of all, what does Bello have on? Somebody said this looked like Usher's jacket from the Vegas show. I don't think Usher would wear that jacket, but that y'all notice that Bello has this on. It has a little bit of green in it, and Dominique is almost like they're almost matching. Like they both have on sequins.
Those are fingernails. Is that like a Wicked outfit?
I don't know.
That's the hand from Wicked, ain't it? But I just want to know, was Vince wearing a do-rag baseball cap? What was that? I thought it was a do-rag.
I don't know what
this is not representing Detroit. Let me say this first and foremost. I am appalled at these fashions. Like, come on, man. Can we get a close up on his jacket? Was his jacket sparkly? What
the
was
jacket is yes,
it's rhinestones.
It is. I can't. Bello has not dressed like that all season. Mo, were you shocked because you like how he dressed?
Somebody said Bella's style is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, this one took a turn. I don't know what. Yeah.
Because even I would like to point out the jeans and the shoes and that jacket don't belong on the same person. Those shoes.
What kind of shoes were those?
I mean, they could be Air Force Ones, but they're
He's
white.
Nigerian. I don't know what you expected. I'm not even trying to be funny.
I don't expect that. I do not expect that jacket. I don't expect this jacket. I don't expect sequins with jeans and white tennis shoes.
But that's, I mean, is that how Nigerians dress here in Atlanta?
Yup.
Okay. Let me hit the gavel. Case closed.
Okay. All right, we gotta get into this because I don't want to move past that scene. That was crazy. Ashley talking to Vince, and then when Ashley talking to Vince behind the scenes, right? And then Darius mentioning the fact that he knew Vince was talking about him. Why do you think Vince kept picking at Darius? He must have known that Darius wasn't gonna do nothing. I just don't understand why he would keep. He was like, let's go on to Bello. He was like, nah, I'm still talking. I'm talking. Vince wasn't acting like he knew he was a square. Vince was acting like he thought he was something else.
There's security around.
It's a Tubi movie. Hey, you said, where am I? I thought this was a Tubi scene. My bad.
Hold on. So Main Man said, Vince, hold on. I gotta put it. Vince, wait a minute. Vince wouldn't have got away with that slick shit without the protection of the production crew around. I agree. Like, we never saw that side of him. I thought he really wanted something from
Darius wouldn't have got away with that either.
That part is true.
I mean, look, I didn't watch 2 episodes. He a cornball. You know, it's like fighting a child. First of all, and Darius knew that. So saying all that crazy stuff, I keep saying, there's no way Darius would have said any of that. I don't care how much I was talking.
Right.
He wanted to finish what he was saying.
He did.
Wait a minute. Is this all about being called a foodie?
No, it was all about him saying that a 40-year-old wouldn't have said no shit like that. Ashley said she felt like Vince was trying to control her and make her cook and clean. But you know what? I want to say this. I think with that conversation, when I was watching Ashley and Darius, my daughter is around her age, her and Ashante. They in their early 30s. She's upset because he said a 40-year-old would cook and clean. That just shows that she's immature. He don't need to be.
Show she ain't 40 because she would know a 40-year-old ain't doing that shit.
He's trying to like kind of doing this manipulative thing, and she got like, she was crying about it. It really bothered her.
You should be doing Tubi movies too.
No, Shay, I don't know. Maybe, but I mean, she's just too young.
She is. He had no business talking. Even her mother said it.
Yeah, her mother did say it. I just even at the end when they were outside, when this scene right here, she started crying. I was like, that baby don't need to be out there. That man is too mature for her. But what happened again? I felt so bad for her. I would be like, good and damn well, you don't need to be talking to that girl. She's too immature. 30 is young compared to 42 and been in the streets getting money from Darius.
A manipulator.
Yeah, he can manipulate her.
Yes.
I think in order for Shay to understand that, I think you need to see this scene. Hold on, let's play this scene so you can get a little understanding about Ashley and Darius.
How does Darius typically conduct himself in a relationship?
When D is committed in a relationship, if another beautiful woman approaches him, he's going to try to put her to work.
You be a model? Can you do hair?
I'm a fashion designer as well.
He does a lot. He works with a lot of women.
He's not
trying to kick it.
But if anybody can contact you, can hop in your DM, can call you, it's like you're too accessible. I don't.
Well, you can't stop a person for
I get networking, but what I mean by like just too accessible.
allowing access.
Yes, you two are very selective. I think you're guarded. But no matter what happens, I don't think you'll ever have an issue.
Okay. So you heard her. First of all, that's not his real sister.
Now, who was crying? The one with the eyebrows and the okay.
Yes, that's Ashley. Now, I'm just saying you could tell she's still she's too young for that.
She was popping. She was like, I ain't this.
She was, but then she started crying and went and told Vince. And even today, you could see, I think I saw the youth in her today when she was outside and she was like, I just can't go back. I've been through therapy and I don't want to. I'm like, you know,
like that scene looked like a pimp that lost his chick. he got her back. He found her somewhere
and walk that road.
And it started coming back to her, and she didn't want to go back.
She don't want to go back. She don't want to go back.
He ain't be like, call me daddy.
He probably did. He said some wild stuff he got away with on this show. He got away with some wild stuff. He really did. He would be like,
but she was like, I'm not doing that, and I'm not doing this, and I couldn't get past the knockoff Cartiers. I'm sorry, couldn't get past them. But let me regroup.
Yeah, regroup, because it's gonna be a lot of that. I mean, there's a lot of it here. And I'm only saying it's getting so much attention because Darius has said he's a fashion designer, and people have been saying all season long that he was the best dressed and he was fly. And I'm not saying that, everybody to each his own, but with him saying that the other lady said he's a fashion designer, he molds people. This one lady came on and said that
he molds people.
That's what he says. Yeah.
Who is he molding?
Oh, well, you haven't been here. There's been a whole Nicole.
Oh, he had a big mold before. But we'll show you. We'll show you later.
Point is, he is with his sister said, with his play sister saying, if a pretty girl comes around, he gonna put her to work.
Doing what? Is he writing checks? I just want to know, how is he employing people?
He said that he's an image consultant and he can help you polish image.
Mo?
He very well could be.
Huh?
He could be helping people.
Helping people do what?
Some few things.
The silence was enough for me. Now what?
He is entertaining, but he could never talk like that to a woman that was over 35. I don't believe.
He knows that.
Said he can't. So with the younger girls, I was like, she can't. They're not ready for that. I don't know what he got, but they're not ready. I mean, this. What is happening now? Hold on, because there's a front. Oh, I didn't get the back. There's also a back.
The back of what? The jacket?
The back of the jacket. It has like a print, like I don't know if it's Margiela. Hold on. I need to pull up the back.
Out of all the fashions in Detroit, he couldn't find one company that would give him.
This is a company that, because he's wore furs every day. There's the back right, bam.
Even when it was 80 degrees out. Because see, I didn't understand this. She had on short sleeves. He had on a fur jacket. And the other dude had on a suit jacket. What is happening? And then it's a whole blossom bloom. When did they shoot this?
This was I think it was this. They said like right going into fall, like September, that time of year.
Her with the go-go boots on.
Yeah, the go-go boots.
White go-go boots.
Oh, you know who she looked like? I just thought about it.
Who?
The girl from Scooby-Doo. She got an
outfit just like that. She do. Is it Velma? Not Velma.
One of them. Hey, Crystal,
Veronica.
I'm gonna put it up. But I'm gonna say we're gonna be easy on her because she was crying. I felt bad for her.
What does that have to do with anything? You put that on like
with the white boots.
The dress is the same color as your couch back there.
I felt so bad for her. I don't understand why she had the headband on though.
She got pretty hair.
They all did. They were pretty girls. It's just I don't know. I really don't know what was happening with the fashions. Daphne,
It's not Detroit. Like, dang man, my sister from Detroit, and she the flyest chick. Like, she's so fly, and it don't be like name brand all the time. They just know how to put it together. Maybe it's this generation. I don't know.
Well, there are several generations represented on this show. Everybody is not in the 30s. There are some people in their 40s. They just
Daphne. Somebody said it's Daphne.
I got it. Mo came through in the clutch with the reference. All right, we're all over the place, but let's go to the reunion.
Somebody said Josie and the Pussycat Dolls.
It does look like Josie and the Pussycat Dolls, but they didn't. I think they just didn't really dress up for the reunion, like for the finale. Like on every other season, I ain't gonna lie, Philly was not right.
So from my experience, they said, "Hey, when you do this thing, oh God, when you do this scene, show us 3 outfits that you're gonna wear." And they would decide, they would be like, well, wear this or try this on. We had to send them how.
Wait a minute. Somebody said, don't do us, Shay. This isn't a millennial generation thing. Do not do us. She said it's not the millennial. I don't know what somebody said. Monique's Mo. Somebody said they think Donna looked pretty. Okay, here's Donna. What is happening?
You know what? See, right there, looked like she just woke up from prom night.
The walk of shame. Shame.
Mo.
Come on now. I've been telling you. Look at that lady.
I didn't understand what was going on with the blonde streak. What is that on the side?
I think that may be like a birthmark. You know how some people, if they have a birthmark in their hair,
that's dyed. That's dyed.
I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. My problem is this is ill-fitting, much like this. Why?
Did they not have hair and makeup?
Why is her clothes sliding off of her?
I want people to understand that Fashion Nova and Shein is not ready to wear. It needs to be taken to the alterations place.
But first of all, that is important, Shay. But also, you can feel that it's too much air on. It's too much. We're almost at areola. We are almost seeing your nipples like that. If the camera pans a different way, we're gonna see a whole areola. It's just no way. The dress wasn't so bad. That's not the style that I would have picked.
It need to be Spanx or some type of
but you don't. It don't need to be down that low.
She's cute.
Maybe she finished fighting.
Mom. How old is she?
She got finished fighting.
She
was in the fight. She had the parachute on.
She has some line. It's got some lines.
That's all the strings hanging.
Strings coming down.
I don't like
it. I just don't remember.
I don't like it.
They said, Shay, the production spent money on hair and makeup.
I don't.
No, they don't. Let me tell y'all something. Production, when we were shooting, we had to provide our own. Now, later on in seasons, I heard that you had to do everything for yourself. You had to do hair, makeup, everything. But let me say this. I just want to be real. Detroit is the style and hair capital.
It is.
I just don't understand why there wasn't enough fly hairdos. It's enough stylists that everybody's hair was supposed to be on point every show.
That's a fact. Darius had his spray paint on every show.
He did. Right. He did. But I just was a little concerned though about the difference between we look at this picture. You can see the hair and the paint. It's not the same. The texture is different where there's paint but no hair to support it. I don't even think he needed that. Like, I don't understand why they chose to do that.
Because some barber told him, I'm going to have you crispy every episode.
I think he thought it.
I'm going to have you casket ready.
I don't think he needed that, though. That was just that because Dom, I'm not Dom, but Bello cut his hair because Lauren told him to do that. So he had a bald head. But before that,
somebody said Ashley's hair was always done.
Ashley has she has pretty hair, but this is Ashley right here. This
Ashley
is
has the type of hair that she can manage on her own.
Right. But I mean, I don't know.
Somebody said nobody looks at Detroit for style. Are you crazy? That's not true.
That's definitely not true.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
I know for women, every woman
that's the hair cap, like
the hair capital. They were the one that used to tear it up at the Bronner Brothers show. Yeah. Everything, the lashes, been doing lashes, been having that fly, like the fly haircuts, everything.
That's a fact.
Maybe this was okay. Ashanti, somebody said Ashanti's hair was beautiful. I guess for me, Ashanti's hair did look good all season long, except for I did not like this hair.
Right.
But when we went up there and saw her, I didn't even know it was weave. It was.
She has a nice curl pattern.
She was thorough with it.
Yeah,
thorough with it.
But you said she does hair?
Her mom was a hairstylist.
Yeah.
Dominique's hair was always done. Dominique's hair was always done. I think
Dominique know how it go because Dominique has done that. That's not a good picture. Wind blowing. Well, it reminds me if she was Karen from Housewives Potomac meets Mary off of Housewives of
Salt Lake City, Shay?
Huh?
Are you talking about Mary from Salt Lake City?
It's like Mary had a baby with the Potomac lady. Karen and Mary had a baby. That was her.
Ma'am.
They do look alike.
Ma'am. Mary, that is hilarious. I should pull up Mary's picture, but Mary's going through
Mary's picture. She has Mary's skin tone.
She does have Mary's skin tone.
And she got Karen Mugler. Is it Mugler?
It's Mugler. I hate you for this. I hate you for this. I'm gonna pull it up because she said
it. Look good. She fresh out the pen. What you talking about?
She got that face. I know the lady talking about now. That's the lady that had the driving thing. Yeah.
Mary, actually, okay.
Mary Cosby.
Yeah, okay. Now I see it. Look, and this is a good picture. Okay.
And Karen. If Karen and Mary had a baby, that would be her. Okay. Dominique.
I'm gonna pull it up. But her hair always looked good, except that was a bad shot. But and I don't like the makeup. I didn't like this dress. I expected her to be the best dressed, but I just thought the dress, she looked good in it. I mean, her body looks good in it, but I didn't like you can see the pasty coming through.
Yeah, she said Karen Hugler's nose, right?
You know what? I'm just gonna pull it up. I'm just gonna pull it up and let the people.
Somebody said Dominique can't dress either.
The best thing with Dominique was the legs on that shot.
What I didn't see her.
When she was.
She didn't have that was the first time we saw her without the pantyhose on.
It looked good.
The Beyonce stockings.
The Beyonce tights, yes. Jesus help us. Were y'all disappointed with seeing what everybody wore? I just didn't expect everybody to be dressed like this for the finale. Mm-hmm. I expected more.
I remember when it used to be you would go to on 7 Mile, you would go to Northland Mall and they had all these cool boutiques, or you went to I think it was Simply Fashions on 7 Mile. And they would have all these unique outfits that you can pick. Nobody dressed really the same. It was dope. And now it's like, I don't know, maybe everybody is. Let me go grab my whatchamacallit, because I'm running out of battery and I don't want to cut off.
All right, get your charger. And I'm gonna show the people, for anybody that does not know who Shay was referring to. This is Mary Cosby.
That's a good picture, Crystal.
Well, hey, and this is Karen. Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen's chin around here.
That's Karen after the surgery.
That
Correct?
is. And Mary is a pretty lady.
Yeah, they some good looking women. They just seasoned. I gotta find my charger.
Jesus help us. Then somebody said, yeah, Karen. You guys let us know in the chat. What did you guys think? I thought Dominique looked like her mom. What did we think about Dominique's not telling her father that Bello was Muslim and her father is a pastor?
What you expecting with it being a
I mean, obviously it didn't weigh much on her decision, but
I didn't never think it was going to. I never thought it was
I
going to.
wasn't sure. Because they confused me. That's the first time I seen them go, the same person go to different people and make a decision.
Well, first of all, that is true. This was the first time we saw. I feel like production played in our face. I feel like the whole situation with with Ashanti and Bello and Darius was lame as hell. Like, why did they even have that? They obviously had chosen the other people. Ashanti did not have a real connection. I guess she was cool with everybody. But to me, I don't understand why Ashanti got to play that role. I think Christina could have been cool. I think any of the other girls could have stayed this long. For her to say, I choose myself because I really wasn't number one with either of y'all. We shouldn't have even had that as a part of the finale, in my opinion.
But I think they wanted to keep Darius. Why? I don't know.
Well, I mean, him and Ashley were still going to be together. Like, she was just extra. And I did not like, she was extra. I
didn't like it.
I thought his production playing in our face. I did not like it.
I didn't like it.
Because, like, she should have went home. If not Christina, hell, you could have let Lauren be there. You know what I mean? Like,
they're going to extend the time
for
people to be hanging out.
But she had no connect. She had nobody that she was really locked in with.
And they could have stayed for all that, man.
But she was pretty.
Yeah, but it was a lot of pretty girls this season, Shay. A lot of them were pretty. And pretty was they. I will say this. I feel like Detroit had prettier. The women were naturally pretty because you didn't have all the BBLs and the over the top makeup and
these BBLs are killing y'all.
Yeah, they didn't have all that. They had a lot of naturally pretty girls, but now the fashions weren't always pulled together. But also I can't say young as an excuse because Donna's not young enough to be dressing like this. This is crazy. Oh,
that's a whole different.
This is crazy. That is wild that she every time she
always looked disheveled.
Mo had a problem with Donna all season. He said her hair was. Let me show you her. This is her promo picture.
That's the best she's looked.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Wow, what do y'all think about
catching people off guard?
What do y'all think about Vince and Donna staying like, the strings? I did not. I
was really trying to like I was trying very hard to like it. Hey, she got some calves on her though.
No, she got nice legs. It's just too short, and the dress is not. It's just not. That's not the dress. That's not.
Long shoes too with it.
Everything is wrong.
Why is it falling off the shoulder like that?
I don't know.
That's how it's cut.
Well, but that means it's not your size. It's not your size. Somebody said the strings are from her hair bow. What?
Is it?
No, the strings is from the back of the dress. But this is not a dress that to me a 38-year-old woman wears. It's just
I wore a dress like that for prom.
That's what Mo said. She just woke up after prom.
No, I think that was like 9th grade prom that I had a dress like that. But that was also
I had a dress like that for senior dinner dance because when it goes low in the house and it comes across here and then it kind of flared out.
That's the yearbook picture where all the girls wore the off
Yeah.
the shoulder and they were like.
But it wasn't down this low though.
But she's not dressing for her body type, right?
I don't know what she's dressed. She's not dressing for her body type or anything at all. They said the strings are from the ribbon in her ponytail. Jesus Christ. I don't like Vince in this red suit.
That's even worse.
It looks like my Y3 suit.
It does. Oh my God, that does look like your suit. No, is this fitting right?
It's a European cut.
Mo?
Yeah. The color is throwing me off.
Somebody said senior yearbook photo. Exactly. Y'all know what we talking about.
This area under the belt is really not, it just feels like the pants could have been one size bigger.
Right. Oh yeah.
It's like, a European cut. It's gripping those thighs. You see where his underwear is, the line in the
yeah,
like my Spanx when I wear them.
Yeah. You do have a suit like that. That is hilarious.
Yeah, so you know when you're wearing something fitting in your Spanx show, that's what it looked like.
That's where we are. Yeah. I'm not focusing. When he was walking, I was just like, those pants look a little too snug. And actually, I ain't like Bello in this blue suit. I ain't like that either.
That button looked like it's crying for help right there.
It does not. I was not a fan of that blue suit. The color was better, but I expected him to come dressed better than that. I liked his the suit he had on with Dominique more, because this looks like the Nigerian,
right?
More,
Yes.
Shay, do you like this dress?
Huh?
Do you like this dress, Shay?
I can't hear you, huh?
Mo. Mo said he
likes it because the titties is coming out everywhere.
Oh, I like the leg.
He likes the leg, he said too.
I like the legs.
What'd you think of Bello's what is that called? It's almost like a dashiki cut.
African garb. Nigerian garb.
We're trying, y'all. We're trying to figure out what, I don't know. I think that dress just was not what I was expecting. Jesus.
These are all Shein Fashion Nova specials, man. They're not, I'm telling you, it's so many fly boutiques in Detroit. I just don't understand why somebody said her wig is Sister Patterson. I am done. I am done.
Hey, I actually think out of the guys, this is okay. So Bello had on Nigerian garb.
These look nice. That looks nice and well fitted.
Do you like that better than this?
Girl, which part of this do you want me to like? The white cardies, the
oh my God,
the leopard print dress. Come on, sis, man. It's this man. This is not attire for television, man. Like you are. Come on, Detroit.
It's certainly not for season finale. The big moment. You say
you pull your hair in a ponytail, not even a high ponytail.
And it's not a low Sade ponytail. Like I like when the girl, if you do a low, because it's kind of fashion.
You know they had a drawstring ponytails, but she could have put a drawstring on there and had that thing extra long.
Dramatic, yeah, just more dramatic or something. But she has.
That's like I just got off work from whatever job I'm at, and I'm just gonna throw this dress on with some black tights, and I'm very disappointed.
Black tights and the black shoes, and this is September.
Somebody said call Peter.
Jesus. Well,
why would we call Peter when none of it on both ends is real?
It's all for not hips and tips, y'all.
For the outfit he wore at dinner.
Let's talk about this fur.
What about it?
It's a mashup.
Like my carpet. I will show you my carpet, but
that is the front and this is the back. Jesus Christ.
Is that supposed to be crocodile? That's supposed to be crocodile.
Okay. He said that he was bringing the Detroit style.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Now we just gonna stop right there.
Who is your favorite? We gotta have a best dressed and a worst. Let's just do it. Who's best? Your best dressed guy. Shay, go. Then Mo. Come on. Wait a minute. Let me show you again. So we got Vince. We got Bello in the Nigerian garb, and then we got Darius in the.
In this scene, out of all three. I gotta say, the Nigerian.
Okay.
I'll give him that. It's clean, it's plain, it's not over the top.
It's plain, it is.
Simple, and he didn't do too, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't really go with it too many places, so he kept it simple, and that's the only reason.
Somebody said, show Shay the fur with the head and feet. She saw it already. and she did think that it looked like sugar pie.
It looked like a poodle.
Again,
right.
Sugar pie is not happy.
I'm thrown off by the AI with a fox jaw. That part.
All right, Mo, your best dressed. So wait a minute, Shay, your best dress was Bello first. Then who's second and third?
Ain't no second and third.
Okay, all right, Mo, come on with it. Who's first, second, and third?
I'm gonna go Bello, Vince, Darius.
Bello.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say Bello, and I'm gonna say Darius, and then Vince.
Yikes!
I don't like that. I don't like this suit, and Vince. Like I just don't like the red and black. I don't like how it fits. I don't like it. All right, let's go to the ladies. All right, come on, Shay. Here we go first. Yes, we have to do this every show. We got Ashante. We got Donna. We got Ashley. And then we got Dominique. You got to pick 1, 2, and 3.
I won't pick none of them dresses off of Shein, and I'm a Shein shopper.
Shay, pick which one which one is the best out of the 4.
I plead the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I plead the 5th.
They said Ashanti. I can't because on the bottom of this, I don't have it, but on the bottom of it is white go-go boots.
I don't know if y'all remember that video with a man, I forget what his name is, but he'd be like, I refuse to answer the questions on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
I know what you're talking about. Damn.
No.
Somebody said shaper, please. Shantae overall.
All of them need shapers. All of them need some Spanx. All of them need a shapewear. Damn.
I really thought I don't know what to say. Mo, okay, let's go to you. Who do you say? Who's your first, second, and third?
I'm going with Dominique.
Dominique first. All right, who's second?
Right, so Ashanti.
Okay. All right.
You already know that.
What about Ashante over Ashley?
Yeah.
Crystal, stop it.
I'm sorry. Hey, this is all we got to work
those
with.
Muffs, when she's holding her jacket, is her hand? Oh no, she just
it's the puffy. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say. I guess I will have to say. Dominique, because it actually looks like a grown woman's outfit. These outfits look like teenagers to me. That looks like a teenager. This looks like a middle schooler, and this looks like.
How old is she?
She's 38.
I just feel like at 30 some years old, you have figured out your body type and what is flattering on you. She should not be wearing anything.
Everything people had a problem with. She had on these really short shorts that were like a skirt.
I saw it, the bloomers.
Yeah.
For my hairstyle, she makes bad decisions.
Mo doesn't like her hairstyles ever.
You see what I sent you?
Yeah, hold on. Let me. Jesus Christ. Jesus help us.
Yeah,
I put that up already. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks like a young girl. It looks real like young.
I just feel like and when you start in your 20s, you're figuring out your body type and the style and your hairstyle. By the time you mid 30s to late 40s, you should have it figured out.
True love. I don't have Bello's shoes. What shoes did Bello have on? Tell us what shoes, because I didn't.
Them
At
Hush
that point,
puppies.
I was just so like, I don't know what the hell is going on. What did the shoes look like?
I know at one point he had on
I don't see this. I
He
didn't.
had on like them Hush puppies, those loafers.
Oh, he-
those velvet loafers.
Alex
Did he?
on.
I hate those shoes. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't. I felt like they played in our face with just the whole thing.
But Shay, what if the body changes? And
You start understanding what you can and can't wear.
But what if you, because now Ashanti has a child, so her body is already changed.
Which her?
Well, what's Donna's excuse?
Donna doesn't have any children.
And there you have it.
Donna look like them boobs look like she didn't had a baby. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, some women, everybody's, boobage does different things. That's just not the dress, and neither is this.
Proper undergarments are everything.
It is. I'm gonna try to find Bello's shoes, because I've seen in the chat several times that
somebody said Bello had on some orthopedic shoes.
We don't want to see that, because it's gonna take away from our. Oh, I know he got on white Air Force Ones in that first scene.
Somebody said Bello got some Heelys on.
Well, the chat, there's some people in the chat that like what they're seeing. They liked Ashanti, who lost weight trying to figure out her new body. Who would that be? Oh, cute one. I don't like this.
See, she need to be wearing some A-line dresses. She shouldn't be wearing anything that's
what's the A
section. It basically either the baby doll dress that comes right up under the breast and fans out, or it goes waist and fans out. She should not be wearing anything that's hugging her body, because it's too.
Or suck it in. Put on a waist trainer. Yeah, suck it in.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not seeing these shoes, y'all. I'm not seeing Bello's shoes.
I think they was the Alexander McQueen. There was black ones, right?
Donna looks flabby. That's what somebody said. Oh God, you got to have some thick skin
I'm trying.
Where they eating.
They gonna be mad. They gonna come on here. And this Crystal was talking bad about people. Look, but I mean, but Shay, didn't you feel like? Because I know people went at you online, and you said that sometimes you would get pissed. How did you handle that?
Oh man, the fights ensued. Like I just go. I mean, I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna talk about your mama. I'm just gonna start talking about your mama. But I mean, you get tired after a while. If you have 10,000 people to say they love you, and 10 people that'll go at you relentlessly,
right?
You have to learn to start controlling yourself, because you're setting yourself up for the next one. You say something, and then you waiting for them to say something back to you. That could go on for days or weeks or whatever.
Yeah,
it's exhausting. You know. So
did
you
you
have thick skin? Don't read the comments if you can't handle it.
That's that part. Did you watch, like? Because I know you and Mike came to Rolling Out, and we talked. But I just don't feel like you got a lot of hate that season. Maybe, but you said that you did. We talked about it, but. Did you listen to like YouTubers and get mad and DM them and do all that? Like,
oh no, I didn't. I mean, I was in the process of building a business, so I didn't have time to be fighting. If I catch it, I go hard at you. But then there's had to be a point where you set the phone down, because you still got work, and some of these people don't have nothing to do all day but troll you. So, and then, like I said, if a person hits you back with one troll a day, but you got 10 people coming at you, and it's only one of you, you can't keep up.
And sometimes it don't be me, it be the chat, because y'all see that consumer done said Bello has childbearing hips, and the crazy thing is,
I was called old. You know what I'm saying? I was called old. I was told, and the fact was that basically Mike wasn't no more than 3-4 years younger than me. So
Yeah.
they're like, you're still in that young man's youth, like I was a vampire or something.
Wow.
What else? I was told I couldn't have children, and I was just doing dumb shit. Like I was literally, I went to the gynecologist and had the phone up, like, can I have kids? Like you need therapy after you do these shows if you are not mentally prepared for what's next. I'm a strong person. I wind up binge watching 70 episodes of Game of Thrones because that's how bad folks had got on my nerves.
Maybe because I do, but then I think people got to know when we talk about it on the show, we gotta have fun. Like ain't nobody gonna watch it. We're telling everybody, everybody doesn't look great. Sometimes it just is what it is, but it just feels like maybe people need to go through therapy before they go on the show, because you got to know everybody is not going to like you. Everybody don't. I'm not even on television, and people just don't like me because I'm talking on YouTube. So everybody is not going to like you. That's just.
But I don't think Somebody said Dom is like 54. I agree.
They keep doing it.
How old is she?
They won't stop. She says 42.
No, there's no way.
The first thing I learned is don't fall in love with the love and don't hate on the hate.
Yeah.
These people will turn around the next day and praise you for something you said. So it's just like, I don't get caught up with the love part of it either. Oh, they like me, or they, hey,
you
man.
You can't, because
I can't get caught up in any of it, or you'll drive yourself crazy.
You will.
I got a spoonful of, and just a reference point.
Not 42.
I got a spoonful of what I felt like Cardi B and all of them. Just think about how Cardi B be crashing out. Right. Like, sis, why are you arguing with a chick that work at McDonald's? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wind up bringing people to the level that you're on. Like, how would Keisha ever get a chance to talk to you in real life, but you give them the pleasure of going back and forth with them?
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things that I would say to people, in real life, you would never say this to me. In real life, somebody would be going to hospital and somebody would be going to jail. Preferably me going to jail.
I don't think. See, I don't see a good clean shot of Bello's shoes. That's the best I can get. But not Camille already. I mean, I don't know. I think it's entertainment, and you got to. But I do think people need therapy after. I've seen some of the castmates just saying that it was difficult and they just don't feel like themselves yet. How long did it take you to kind of get back to where you felt like yourself again, and you were just not on guard for people wanting to talk about the show and ask you about Mike and all that kind of stuff?
Girl, to this day, people still ask me about the damn show. Like,
but I think it's
years ago.
You and Mike looked like it looked right. And I feel like you can tell, I feel like, and maybe this is because I pay a lot of attention to stuff, you can tell when a man is really attracted to a woman. And on this season, I haven't seen it on every season. I saw it with Clifton and Joy initially. I saw it with Mike and you, and I believe that with Bello and Dominique. He wasn't really looking at anybody else like that. I think he thought other women were attractive, but that's not the same thing. Just because guys can find beauty in a lot of places, but that don't mean that's the one that they really are locked in on. And I think that pretty girls, a lot of time that pretty privilege, it's like, oh, I know a guy, I know he's going to want me. And you can never, like, you just don't know. You don't know. So I think with Lauren and even Christina, it's this idea that I'm so pretty, I know that they're going to want me. I'm going to win. And then when you don't, it's kind of like, what? Huh? How dare you? Because usually the guy is just lying and you're not seeing what he's doing with other people. You're not going to a ladies' lounge and hearing somebody else say, oh, yeah, he was talking to me, too. So I think it's like, it's an opportunity to see that, you may not be.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the world that I came from.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a PWI school where there was only 10 Black kids, probably 6 of which were girls, 6 or 7 which were girls, and 3 were boys, and they were interested in another race. It was their opportunity to get some exposure on some different cultures. So
Right.
they weren't interested in me. And then I went to Fisk University in Nashville, and I was having a great time there. But then I started doing auto shows where there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of beautiful women on the auto shows. And when I was in college and high school, I probably weighed 100 pounds soaking wet. And my girl was, my sisters were like voluptuous women at 16, 17. So I never was the center of attention. I also accepted like what you liked about me would be, you may not like that in Coco, or you may not like that in Nikki. You know what I'm saying? And then I did auto show where there were beauty pageant girls. The whole auto show is filled with extremely beautiful women who have ran for Miss Michigan, Miss Illinois, Miss, Georgia. And now they have all come together in one spot to do the auto shows. It's like the NBA. It's like when you come up and you're in high school, you're everything. And then you got to go on to college and there's other people competing. And then you go to the NFL and you find out you're the bottom of the barrel for the NFL. So these girls are realizing now that, hey, there's other beautiful women just as beautiful as me. And when I looked at it, when I did the auto shows, I never got offended when they would go over to Chrysler and then jump over to Cadillac, because it's a bunch of beautiful women.
Beauty is not, it doesn't run out. They keep making it every day. They keep making it. It gets younger and younger. It never runs out.
You can get your teeth fixed. You can add some hair. You can add some booty. You can add some boobs. You can lighten your skin. You can put on contacts. And whatever you don't like about yourself, you can change. You can change your nose. You can plump up your lips. So, you may be the hot thing in your neighborhood or at your work, but when it comes to other women, somebody else may, and this is what I've always said. You may be the prettiest, you may have the most money, but he may not want the girl with the most money. He may not want the prettiest girl. He may not want the one that had the most going on.
He might want the one with the best attitude, and that's free.
That part.
And that part.
Now,
it's a social experiment too.
It is. Mo, out of the girls this season.
Yes.
Because I mean, we're the finale just, to me, it just didn't feel right. I don't think anybody's going to be together at all. Obviously, we saw that. The fact that they showed us that on the commercial for next, the fact that they showed us that Bello and Dom aren't together, the fact that they showed us there was issues, it's a wash. Which girls do you think had the best attitude this season? Like for you, if you were, well, you are a single man, but say you were just looking at the conversations with the women, who would you have thought had the best attitude? I told him, I saw this guy said something on Instagram, and he said, men focus on visual, yes, but we also focus on the other stuff. We just don't talk about it. So if she's a 10 in the looks, but she's a 0 in personality and just vibe, overall vibe,
at least a 2 in personality.
But he said, but if she's a 7, she's a 6 or a 7 in looks, but she has a dope personality, that'll be the 10 with a 0 any day. But women I don't think we think about that. When we get cheated on or somebody, we just think, oh, she's prettier. We just focus on the outside. So out of the girls,
you don't know that that's what you see us from across the room paying attention to, catching, but not keeping us there. It's a toss up between Nikki and Shannon, depending on what.
Yeah, and I don't think we have. I don't have Shannon's picture anymore. But Nicole was a pageant girl. They were just real sweet and innocent. I don't feel like they should have been on this show.
Damn, this is 55-year-old me saying that.
Now, what about 25-year-old Mo?
Ooh,
he's going to Dominique. I already know. I'm not even going to ask. He's going
right there. Smash and grab every time.
He's going right there.
Because smash and grab at 25.
Leave Gail out of this. I see y'all in the comments. It's got nothing to do with Gail.
Mo has a crush on Gail King.
I had one back anyway.
You be watching CBS in the morning? Well, let me tell you who. Now,
they was doing the trip with her and Oprah. No, way before that. It's just like 20 years ago.
It's Gail today.
That was
Shay, I'm gonna show you these guys' pictures, and I want, because somebody said not Shay and Mike, me and Mike. I said okay.
Well,
Mike
you
was
can have them.
a lot of girls like Mike when you were on the show. Were women upset with you because of him liking you? Did you ever get hate that way?
I got told, well, it was said that I was called Gotti.
What?
They said I was bullying the cast.
Oh.
The girls were saying that he only liked dark-skinned women, which was odd for me hearing, because usually you hear people saying they just like them because they light-skinned. It was the reverse for the first time.
That's crazy. And just let me say this real quick. So what I heard from some of the other cast members is some of the cast members told me they felt like Lauren felt like because she is fair skinned, that she had an advantage over the other girls that were brown skinned. Namely,
you can think what you want to think all day, but shit, at the end of the day, who cares? You can think you are the Queen's Gambit, but that don't have nothing to do with what them guys like.
That's true. That's crazy. They're like, he only likes dark skinned women because he found you and Shatava because he found you attractive and he and Shatava were talking. That did not mean that that's all he likes. That's ridiculous. But okay, keep going. Girls had an issue with you because of that.
I mean, but I really didn't care. I guess I had so much other stuff going on outside, and just coming from Michigan, you just get a so what attitude, and girl, worry about you, I'm gonna worry about me. And I didn't care what anybody think. I'm now getting along with people. I'm not gonna pick at you. I'm not gonna mess with you. I'm always gonna be pleasant. But me caring about what you thought about me and what you thought about how I was moving, like I told the producers, well, if I don't like them no more, it's over. I'm going home. I don't care what y'all got going on and what y'all recording. It's over for me because I got a lot of other stuff to do. So my focus was never on thinking about what anybody, how they felt.
Let me ask you this: because you and Mike left the show, a lot of people were really excited, invested. I was one. I thought y'all were so cute. I was trying to figure out how to help keep it together afterwards. I was like, well, maybe they can give it another chance. But I think some couples get caught up in trying to stay together for the sake of the show. So Camille and Cornelius, they had a whole wedding on Ready to Love Philly. And she just came out and said, well, I'm going to go ahead and say this. We're not together and haven't been for some time. Turns out the whole wedding was fake. They were just trying to keep up appearances. Did you ever feel like you did not want to deal with having to explain to people why, or feeling like the fact that you guys broke up, people were going to be disappointed and you didn't want to disappoint them? Did that ever enter your brain when you guys decided to definitely be friends?
It was more pressure of, you have presented this to a bunch of people and the expectation is to keep going. Me worrying about disappointing some people, I was more worried about how I look, not necessarily disappointing other people. Like, you go through this whole process, you build up this anticipation and this expectation, and it does for yourself, and it doesn't go as planned. That's in any relationship, whether it's on TV or not, right? But did I feel like, so it's a very, very public situation. Right. Do I have to give you the nitty gritty details? I feel like if you dig a ditch, dig two. If you're going to throw some mud on somebody and talk stuff about them, expect that shit going to be talked about you. There's no way. So to minimize the mushroom cloud of the bullshit, there was nothing to be said. He don't like me, or I don't like him, or whatever the case may be. That's how it ended. But telling people the nitty gritty details, and then I felt like when it happened that people were shuffling between Instagrams. They would run over there and say something to him. They wanted to see the heads roll and the bodies tumbling. So
they want the juicy stuff, and they want to see people give them something
to be nasty.
Yeah.
And I rather keep my friendships intact, because this is the person that I can call to this day if I need something, or vice versa, as opposed to trying to appease a bunch of different strangers who I'm never going to see again.
Yeah.
Was it embarrassing that it didn't work out? Yeah, I watched 70 episodes of Game of Thrones. I became a great Game of Thrones. I didn't want to see nothing that was related to real life. I want to see some dragons and some magic. I don't want to see nothing else. But I mean, and it had me thinking, like, what is wrong with me that it didn't work out? People just don't like each other, and that's fine.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Well, the compatibility is the problem. And I was talking to my daughter today, and she you need to give her a call when she's home, because she just
call my baby.
I said, you know, a man, a lot of times people are like, well, he didn't like you. He's attracted to you. You guys just aren't compatible for whatever reason, but that's not and a lot of times women take it really hard. I want to ask Mo, because I don't think men really come on this show. I've always said this. I don't think men are wired to come on a show and allow themselves to be vulnerable enough to really fall in love. A lot of them come on because they want the exposure, or they may want to meet some chicks they may want to hit, but I don't think a grown man would come on a reality show and meet someone for 4 to 6 weeks and actually be vulnerable enough to fall in love. Do you?
It might be 1 out of 30 men that might, and then that guy is from Wisconsin. So I don't know who that guy is.
He's not from Detroit or Atlanta for damn sure.
But my theory would be, if I was a guy trying to do that, I'm multiplying it. I know if I get on that show, forget the women that are there. I'm looking at the women that are here. Yeah. All the women that are watching it every week. Forget the 10 women.
Yeah.
It worked. But you know how many women's going to be hitting my DM, or I'm going to be man, look, that's a hustle right there. If you want to get women, get on one of them shows.
And see, that's why it's not going to work, because they're thinking of, they're keeping it. They probably going to pick the girl that's the easiest, and then they're going to be out. Why do you think Cardi? Because I think a lot of good guys went. I'm not sure about him. I think Ed, a lot of good guys went home. I think Steven, Cardi, like Vince, I don't think Vince is ready to be in a relationship. He's very, very, very argumentative and picks everything apart. You could see even when he and Donna were talking, he was waiting for her to say, he told her he was not going to make his timeline go faster because she wanted to be engaged in a year. He's not going to do that. He explained that he wasn't going to do that. So why are we here? So what guys do you think would have been actually, I think people say Ed was a nice guy. I think
Ed was my favorite, but I'm starting to have a theory now, just like when we were talking about the good girls went home. Well, the good guys went home too.
Yeah.
You know,
but they weren't going to win because they just weren't going to. Nicole, and that's why I wrote that article. Nicole and Shannon came talking about, I'm really open. I want to give this a chance. That doesn't move the needle on reality TV. That's why this channel is not as big as, another blogger, because they talk shit all the time. I'm trying to we talk a little shit, but really I'm trying to do something positive. People don't want that. That's not what producers want. They don't want to see Shannon really trying to find love and really being open and honest. That doesn't work.
So let me ask you a question. So Ready to Love versus, I'm just trying to think of these other
Love, like Love is Blind or
Love is Blind. What is the other one? Paradise Island or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So on those shows, which have white people on it, they are literally in 3 or 4 weeks saying, okay, babe, I love you. I'm in love with you. Tear up crying, right? I find we tend to move slow. But what we don't see and what we don't appreciate is this person is on display. I get it. It's a television show. We want to see it happen right there on the show, right? Mm-hmm. But here's a person that somebody might see that has qualities. I think it's the opportunity to showcase who you are. And maybe if they're not on a show, somebody else will see you. Something could be born out of that. But it has to be on, you want it to be on the show.
No, I don't think, but I think they want it to be on the show because obviously as a viewer, you want to see, because I think people want to believe in love. I ain't gonna lie, Shay, I wanted you guys to work until I saw that the personalities were different. But at first, I felt like, you want to believe in a fairy tale. You know what I mean? You want to believe, okay, this can happen.
Hey, who wants to believe in the fairy tale? The man or the woman?
Women, men are not, obviously, because men were like, I'm trying to get it, Shay. I don't want her to be with Mike.
That's the reason why they're not into the shows. But Shay just made a very, very good point. And we've seen a clip of it. Look how many people hooked up that weren't even each other's picks.
Yeah.
Wind up being in something.
Yeah. Well, there was a couple, Mario and Reva, that didn't leave the show together, ended up together for a long time.
The other girl that got pregnant by the guy that's over in England, the light-skinned guy on Love is Blind.
Yeah. Oh, Mo, that's your girl, KD.
KD and ooh, what happened with KD? What KD do to you?
Mo is not a fan of KD.
Not a damn thing.
I wasn't a fan of KD either.
I didn't like the way
that she got with old boy.
I don't think that's gonna work. AD,
They
I don't think that's gonna work.
They got a baby now.
They
AD,
do?
not KD. AD.
Yeah, AD, my bad, because she got a YouTube channel. I don't think it's gonna work. I'll tell you why. First of all, Clay played in her face the entire season. Okay, we all knew
so.
He definitely.
Yes, he did, Shay.
He definitely did.
He was attracted to that girl. When she walked down the aisle, he was like, look at that body. That is not what a man says when a woman walks down the aisle. He never, ever complimented her. Then Ali was on Love is Blind, another Love is Blind, Australia or whatever he's from.
I remember in the UK.
He wants to be on TV. He wants to be on TV. He wanted to, because he drugged that girl all the way to the end that he was with. And then she picked herself because she was like, he ain't really serious about me. He would call her, he would talk to her when the production was around, but then afterwards he wouldn't. He wants to be on TV. So they got up and I think she just wants to be chosen.
Let me say this. Okay, because some people are fussing because we're not talking about the episode.
We are. We're talking about it all.
But I think what happens is some people start off on these shows and your intention might be I'm telling you, the after effect of it, of kind of getting caught up for a brief second.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I had just signed a new lease on my building and everything. I got all this equipment. And for a brief second, I was like, man. And then I was like, reality hit. Like, girl, you are
you need
a
to take
personal guarantor on this building. It's not an opportunity for you to walk off and not be locked in on this. I think that maybe, and how many men, Mo, you can answer this question. When you go out to a club, we're not just talking about on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You go out to a club, you go out to a mixer, you go out to, like I say, a event. Your intention is not, I'm going to meet the woman of my dreams and I'm going to find her and get married tonight. Same thing with the show. You go to meet something outside of what you normally are bumping into. And if you find something and fall in,
I don't think they're gonna. But I'll let Mo answer first.
Nah, she's 100% right. We might be looking for something tonight, but we're not thinking forever. Now, if you bump into somebody and have a great conversation and build, a lot of times we get shot. We're thinking we're going in for the kill for the night, but it wind up being a great conversation.
Okay.
Like, wow. Then wind up going to breakfast and talking, and it's not what you want. So some guys might go in thinking one thing, but get to know you and turn it around, and then the other way around. He might think you're something, then turn around, there's nothing here but sex. So we go in.
I think women are more open to have the romantic idea of this could work out. Somebody asked, why did I say that he just wants to be on TV? What you guys don't realize, well, maybe you do, but let me just clarify. So Ali went on several shows besides Love. He did. They were on Perfect Match. He did a couple shows. So he likes being on TV. Most people do. But if you come off, because I remember when Shay and Mike left, people were thinking, oh, well, they could do a spinoff. You could do this. You could do that. Every couple every reality couple that leaves, they're looking for, okay, we fell in love on the show, there's other opportunities. Clifton and Joy were able to take that Ready to Love opportunity, and now they're on Love and Marriage DC. I've talked to so many of these people because I interview them a lot of times. They want to leave the show and have a spinoff. And there have even been people that were like, let's just stay together so we can get the spinoff. There have been people who said that many, many times.
But they don't know what they're asking for. First of all, what's the check? You're not gonna get Nene Leakes checks. Trump checks.
Right.
That fictitious, those pioneers of reality shows who are getting $1 million an episode, that does not exist in the Black reality show world. Let's just be honest.
Now,
if that was the case, Wendy and her husband wouldn't be doing credit card fraud if they was getting paid to wait. Come on. You got Kenya Moore saying she going broke. You got all these people who are
and they get way more. The housewives get way more. Because that's another thing. People thought that someone said in the comments, well, they're doing this for the check. And I was like, nah.
You ain't and I'm gonna be transparent with people right now. Nobody's gonna like it, but we had a certain cast member that fanned out the checks, and it was like the stubs and the checks, and was like, yeah, I'm getting paid Oprah Winfrey checks, baby. We at the time was not getting. Do I reveal the numbers?
I think you should. Why not? Put it out there.
8 years ago. So 8 years ago, they were paying $500 an episode, and you had to be on the episode.
Right.
You had to be on the episode. It doesn't matter if you filmed 20 times.
Right.
Later on, I don't know how true it is. A girl was saying that they was only getting paid $100 an episode.
Jesus Christ.
And they had to be responsible for their own hair and makeup and everything, wardrobe and everything.
Yeah.
You're not getting, if anybody's saying that you getting money, you're not getting money. That goes for Love and Hip Hop and all those casts. You are allowing people to exploit your vulnerability and a whole bunch of stuff for their gain.
Peanuts. And so just I just want to make sure you guys understand. So you're taping as much as they ask you to tape. You can tape, and if they don't use you in that episode, then you don't get paid for that. I thought that was crazy. And it's like, so you don't really, and then you don't have any control over that. You can give them everything that you think that they want. And with them,
how they film.
They film
you all day long.
Yeah.
They'll film you all, they'll take up all of your time. They were trying to get Tiffany to call off work. So that means Tiffany was not going to get paid for work. If they didn't air the episode, she wasn't going to get the $500 an episode. And somebody said exposure. Exposure to what? A bunch of people messing with you? Come on, let's be honest about how they're doing content creators. You're not getting any money. So let's say you got a following on Instagram. These content creators are saying that they are having millions and millions and millions of views, and they're not getting paid. It's just like how artists are being like they're getting pennies for their music being streamed. So the powers that be who create the shows are getting paid through advertisement and everything, but the people who are getting that's why it's very important for you to keep your reputation intact. And even more so now, let's say that you are on the Housewives of Atlanta and you developed a product. That's why Bethany Frankel was so big. Somebody was like, you get exposure. Exposure to what? Because if you present something on a TV show, now these production companies want a cut of that. Ma'am, sir, all of y'all that's in the chat.
Bethany messed it up for everybody. I remember I was working with the Braxton sisters, and there was a margarita company that I was trying to get them a sponsorship deal because, of course, I get a cut of that. And it was a good look. We bring that to the table as their publicist. Bravo. No, they weren't on Bravo. They're on We. And the production company said, in order for them to do that, because everybody thinks, oh, I'll have a product and I'll show it on TV. And then I'll get paid. That production company said, if we allow her, if she does this, they have to sign a contract. They get a cut of everything that they would sell. And they already weren't getting a lot because they were white labeling it, which means the product was already created. They're just going to put their name on it. Cynthia Bailey did Seagram's Escapes. Cynthia got an amount from Seagram's Escapes, but she could not mention that on the show without Bravo getting a cut. You can't, it just, there's no way. So the best thing is if you already have something, if you don't already have something popping before you get on the show, you're too late. You're too late, because by the time this season goes, you guys realize we haven't talked about Philly at all. Philly happened this year. We have forgotten about Philly. We said Hayda Hussein a couple times, but people's attention span has moved on. So even how they try to be like, oh, I'm not going to talk on this show, or I'll talk later, or I'll talk. Okay, talk later. But people, that attention span moves. So if you don't have something up that you can push already in motion, you kind of wasted. I mean, unless you just want to be on TV.
So let me answer a couple of questions. Somebody said, did they get a cut of my business? No, my business is already established. And if they would have asked me, it would have been a hell to the no. No, don't even put me on TV. I didn't want to go on TV no damn way. The other part is, did it get me exposure? Okay, the only exposure it really got me is 50,000 people being nosy about my life. That's it. People randomly showing up at my shop. Nobody really having any intentions on purchasing. What I do is like planting seeds. Mm-hmm. It's like having a doctor. You just don't randomly go to a doctor. It's one of those things that it's not a needed situation until it's needed. It really didn't give me any exposure for anything. It's like I had a breast augmentation surgery a couple years ago, where I had to have reconstructive breast surgery. And the doctor was asking me, he was saying, well, Kay Michelle was telling me I should be on a show. And I was like, I would have never came to you if I couldn't take you serious as a surgeon if you would be on a reality show. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with you. So you tell me how many people have successfully had their brand or had something to run away other than Bethany Frankel on a show. Who?
And the thing about Bethany,
Joy Music hasn't taken off like that. She was singing before. She's a singer. She was singing before.
Yeah.
Clifton was supposed to have something when I don't know what. It really hasn't done anything. The hamster wheel is to stay. What you say, Mo?
Mary Charlottesville. What's that lady?
Oh, Melody and I love Mary Charlottesville. Well,
they were already established doing real estate.
But I don't want to say what, Mo, but no. Okay. No. Yeah. But and the chick that is doing it, Stormy was already doing that before, and now they've done a spinoff, Love and Marriage Birmingham. But she was already doing products beforehand. So yeah, I think it's not the money. I do think that if you have a job or you have a product that can benefit from that, then I think it can help. But I don't see it paying off for most people unless you're already ready to go with what you have.
Somebody said Tammy Roman did Cardi B, but those are, you got to think about how many casts, how many seasons for one person to pop. But Cardi B was already a personality that everybody was following.
That's why Mona picked her, because Mo told me about Cardi B because she was popular on social media. Mona Scott is, I respect her. She's cold with it. I remember meeting with her because a lot of times people ask publicists to help cast. And she said, I don't want anyone unless they are willing to give me. You got to give something that is going to make you got to give them something on you that they're going to be able to use against you, basically. And she was like, you don't have a story. Look at the people, look at all that Cardi B did. And still, like Shay said, she's won. And also, I also want to point out VH1, MTV, those were stations that had crossover appeal. OWN is very segmented. So you're reaching a demographic of Black women that are probably like early 30s to mid 50s. You're not on now. Bravo, The Bachelor's on ABC. So those checks are different. They do get different checks, but a lot of them manage to stay in that Bachelor Nation, and they keep
those are mainstream.
Yeah, it's
how many people in this in your thing that bought Go Naked hair? I just would like to know. I want to know how many people are using Kenya Moore hair care products.
I've never seen them.
Okay. And as far as the men are concerned, I don't, what man on what reality TV show has popped? They use them as props.
Even the Bell Collective ladies, like,
it's true.
who is really, you could tell, like you could tell just from how it's going. But I feel like, and I talked to Shannon via text, and we had a chance to meet Nicole. We went to Detroit. I think that there are some women that do come on there with a pure heart, but I think the show has gone on so long that most people see it's not really going to work out. So I'm just going to get in here and get popular, get my social media popping. And that doesn't even work now. Because I see now, Shay, your social media pop, but each season they're not following the cast like that because they're going to unfollow as soon as the season is over.
It's so much like in between there. It's so much to follow. It's so much, and people's attention span is super short. So when your season is over, they on to the next train wreck. That's what they want to see. They want to see the bodies in the head roll.
To JLux 823. First of all, I want to say I want to say that for all that we're talking about, the show is doing very well. And I think that what makes people enjoy watching it is people want to believe that there is a possibility for love. Everybody's human instinct is to want that. So I think Will Packer was able to tap into that with people that usually don't see themselves on TV. The Bachelor and all these other shows were really focused on like people in their early 20s that hadn't really experienced life. Ready to Love is people that are, they didn't live, they didn't have some are divorced, some have kids, some, it's different. So I think it definitely speaks to a demographic that wants to believe in love. Also, the show is up for NAACP Image Award, which I think
is. What show?
Shay. Ready to Love.
Girl, goodbye. I'm hanging up on y'all. Where is my button to click?
Not hang up. No, that is a good thing. It's up for NAACP Image Award along with Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know that. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but y'all please vote. If you're voting, vote for Ready to Love. Because I just enjoyed watching.
Vote.
Yeah, it's just not Portia reinvented herself, then she popped. No, Portia did not pop. Portia did not pop.
Portia didn't switch lovers more than I changed my socks, man.
That's not popping. She did not pop. She got to do another guy. Portia, when I got here, Portia was a video chick. She's a beautiful girl. That's what she was doing.
And I'll follow that ass to the mall. Give me that number and I'll call.
And exactly. And so then she married the football player. That didn't work out. Then she found Cordell. Then she saw Dennis that had the hot dog factory. She was dealing with some other Nigerian. I mean, come on, she didn't pop. She found some dudes that
now she got a girl.
Now she got a girl. I don't see how long that's not popping. And we gotta talk about what the definition of popping is. Because if you gotta keep finding somebody to fund that, because she was in a whole heap of trouble when Simon left, and he was a scammer. She got a girl and a dude.
Portia is the Kardashians of the Black reality
of Atlanta. It don't pay as much because
Kim, Courtney, and
it does not pay because of being Black. Bethany is not even a great example because number one, Bethany is white. Bethany is white and lived in New York.
Bethany went on a reality show on a mission. It was the first. She was the pioneer of
she changed
reality show.
The whole landscape for how you could make money on reality TV changed because Bravo realized they missed out on so much money with that skinny girl Margarita. They switched up everything. Now it's like a 360 deal. So when Mimi went on Love and Hip Hop and decided she was gonna make a porn, do y'all know that she had to share the money from the porn with the production?
So it was a 3-way split: Uncle Sam, production, and her.
And the dude that was in the dick.
So she got a quarter. So really she walked away. She walked away with $250,000, and then Uncle Sam had to take a portion of that. So she did all that backbreaking.
Mona Scott was like
promoting them shower poles and walked away with $100. That sounds like if you get into a car accident, the lawyer take everything.
That's how you know that it's a scam. But I do. I think people, you know, it was good to show Detroit some love. What did you think when you heard that Ready to Love was going to Detroit? I was actually happy because I was tired of Atlanta and Texas and the Miami. That Miami was a mess. I thought it was good to give a different look with people from the Midwest. What did you think, Shay? I'm going to Mo.
My screen is frozen.
What did you think? What did you think, Mo? Hey.
No, I thought the first thing I thought was fashion.
Yeah.
Me too. Thank you. And hair.
I thought I was going to see a lot of cash dolls.
Yeah, thank you, Mo.
I didn't see it, but that's what I
thought it was going to be some slick talking shit, talking fly shit. None of it.
I think Dominique brought as much of that as she could.
You're right. But that's what I was expecting to see. We didn't really get it. And maybe they wanted to show it.
They failed. Damn. Beauty Brain said they failed. Damn.
That was it, man. I just it's not what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining.
It's always something to laugh at, but I will tell you this: they spent more money in Detroit than they did in Philly, Shay.
Did they?
Philly was bad.
You said, "Ooh, Philly was bad."
The getaway, the resort where they went to get away. It. I would not have wanted to sleep in that place. I don't know why they couldn't find them a nice getaway. Maybe they could have went to an outskirt.
Where did they go in Detroit?
I don't know. I don't know where it was, but it was beautiful. It looked great. Detroit, they went to the Ford plant, to the Ford Museum for the opener. It looked good. It did look good.
Yeah, Detroit is coming back.
It is.
It is.
So they're doing Chicago next. So hopefully after this reunion, they'll go ahead and show the teaser for Chicago. I don't know what to expect with Chicago.
I want to know who is doing these casting.
Oh, I got a couple friends that do the casting for it.
Does the casting for Ready to Love?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean,
Philly was a $2 budget.
They say that it's hard to find men, and that's true because when we cast for a Chili show, it was really hard to find men to come on TV because men be having so much going on, they don't want to mess up their game. So what they do is they go on dating apps and they recruit guys. So we don't know where these people come from. They're on Bumble, they're on Tinder, recruiting.
Same thing.
Grindr.
The speed dating. It's more women than
not Grindr, ma'am. I ain't saying nothing about that because I done had too many people in my DMs about my nephew was one of the exes on Chicago. Wow. I don't know what to expect. I like going to Chicago because I think Chicago has, a nice middle class Black community, like smart. It's a lot of ad agencies up there. It's a lot of money in Chicago. I just don't know what side they're going to go.
Chicago is a nice backdrop.
It really is. I really don't know what's going to happen. Shay, I'm going to ask you about these guys. I'm going to ask you to please participate.
No.
Okay.
Not I told you no.
Just for the sake of the show. Come on now. Hold on. Let's just look at. I don't have all of them.
Maybe all of them.
I don't have all of them.
At a glance, or I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I know this was my home sake, even though I'm from Saginaw, I spent a lot of time in Detroit. But yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch all of the show, but at first glance,
I'm just gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back. Mo, you said you would pick Nicole or Shannon.
Yeah. And now, yes.
I'm gonna tell you something. As your friend, I love you to death. I don't know about now. I don't know.
I mean, they're too young for me, but
right. I'm just saying, I just think that there's a part of you, there's the part that's from Chester that really likes that slick talking chick I hear you.
Long as they look like
you from Chester, what?
Long as they look and carry themselves like that in
Connecticut.
the bedroom, then we straight. That's all.
Okay, how many times is the bedroom? I don't know, but you know that's it's not going to be the same. The same experience and confidence that lets you talk a certain way means you know you can back it up. That's not going to be on the other side.
See, and that'd be the problem.
Yeah, that's why I said it's not going to work.
Damn.
Told you I was right.
Oh well, but don't mean with the other ladies. I already did that. I'm not going back to them. Can't do it.
You're gonna go back. You just gotta find one that's tight like you.
You breaking up a little bit, Crystal.
Huh?
I said you were breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, you
Chester, PA, right, Mo?
Yeah, I was born there. I wasn't raised there.
Where did you spend the most time?
Connecticut.
Crystal, but you were originally from the Midwest, but you spent time in
so between Toledo and Tulsa. That's why somebody was like, Crystal, what do you know about pimps? I was like, my grandfather owned a whole whorehouse, like a cat house. I don't.
The fact that you pronounce all of it, whorehouse.
It's a whole cat house. That's not what I like to promote. But just because somebody is doing one thing doesn't mean they don't have family from another side. Like, don't ever get that twisted.
Somebody said they want to talk about the preview of the reunion.
Well, the fact that Dominique is cussing out. Somebody said that it looked like Bello was scared of Dominique. It looked like he gonna be scared on that couch.
Said everybody's scared of Dominique.
Yeah. I got these guys. I'm gonna put all the guys up here. So with and we're gonna talk about their occupations. Also, we didn't talk about it all season. I did. I went to University of Oklahoma.
What occupation?
The occupation.
Not a car driver.
But one of the guys actually passed away, and I really hope that they do like a tribute to him or something like that.
What happened?
As they should.
He had a motorcycle accident, and the crazy thing about it is that Tommy told him, because he was talking, he liked motorcycles. That was part of the intro for him. And then Tommy was like, "Be careful." And you know,
on he got killed on a motorcycle.
Yeah, he had an accident and passed away, and they never addressed it on the they never said anything. I guess they couldn't for the whole season, but that was crazy. That was crazy.
Wow.
All right, let me pull up these guys. Bello was no longer Muslim when it came to sex. Most guys are not when it comes to what they want to do.
Yeah, religion get thrown right out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see?
And I don't know what Dominique, I don't know if her pastor daddy was okay with her dressing like she was, I mean, it just feels kind of weird.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I was like, did he see her in that one outfit?
Her dad?
Yeah.
He came to the meeting with her parents with her stomach out.
She did. That's what I'm saying. Like, for him, she is grown, but I'm just saying your daddy's a whole pastor. Like,
first of all, let me say this. I don't care how grown you are. At the end of the day, when you be around your mom and daddy, it's a whole different vibe.
Should be.
I know for me it is.
You should be.
With that lady.
He said you shouldn't be?
No, they should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
she knew she was wrong. She was sitting at the table trying to cover up.
That camera was more important.
But that's what I was gonna say. She just wanted to be she wanted to make sure that she always looked the part on camera.
Her daddy told her about that when the cameras got off.
Do you think he did? I don't think he did. I think he know his daughter.
The daddy was no nonsense. He was not buying any of it.
No,
the nostrils was flaring at the end of the episode.
What I didn't understand is, what did Darius tell Ashley's parents that he did for a living?
I don't think he ever did.
Because I did anybody hear this whole season Darius say what he did besides the car dealership?
Man, he said, you know what a real pimp is. You know a pimp when you see pimps up, hoes down. You see the fur. When you see me, don't look in my eyes. Look down at the floor. That's what he said.
We had a girl come on here that said that she gave him $37,000 within the first 3 months of meeting him.
He told her, look, you recognize your daughter chose me. That's what Darius said. I ain't got to tell you what I do. She know what it is.
She know what it is. She know what it is. Get in line. He said,
get in line.
He had that poor girl crying. She was like, I just don't want to lose. I did therapy, and I said, bless her heart.
She was talking so much shit at the meetup. I don't understand, what is she crying about?
She said that she went through, I think she lost her brother or something. Something happened traumatic. And
during the show?
No, before. And she had went and did a lot of therapy. And you know, this generation is also a little, you know, they're I don't know. They're
you heard what the girl said. Don't do us.
Don't they be coming for me all the time. But y'all know, because you guys have been exposed to all these words and triggered, and it's so much that, you know. But I respect the fact that she's worked on herself, but it seemed like she was afraid Darius was going to make it fall down. She's like, I just don't want to go backwards. Like, girl, don't do it. Don't do it.
I just expected Detroit women to be a lot more abrasive and stronger than.
Do you think that because the times are different, and like we talk about how our kids are different than we are?
I think the casting was terrible.
I think they didn't want too much of that, so they picked one. You see what I'm saying?
I think they should make every city stereotypical of the women. Now that'll be some good reality show. Like, you know, you got the harsh New York women, you know, every city, if you really want to make it be what we think of that city and those women, that's who they should
tuning in to see. That is what people are tuning in to see. Let's run through these guys. Shay, just the audience says Shay participate. All right, so first we'll start with Bello. Bello was the Nigerian real estate developer. Now, please keep in mind that Bello did cut off this smattering of hair. It went bald. Okay, I just want to put that out there.
The beard is aggressive.
Well, I think the beard may have some Beijing in it.
I don't like it. It looked like it's smudged.
All right, so
I really don't like it.
All right, we know Darius. He
looks like he should be like Bean Pies, My Brothers.
That does look like a Muslim look there.
Yeah,
that does. Okay, all right. So now we're going to go to Cardi. Cardi, what does Cardi do for a living?
He look like Drake.
Insurance. He does something in insurance.
He does look like he looks like he'd be friends with Drake. Now, Mo, tell Shay the line that Cardi gave. First of all, he told us that the ladies needed to have the Cardi experience, which was hilarious.
Who, this dude?
Yes, his name is Liddell.
Girl.
And he is an insurance broker. He was a sweetheart, though. I don't like the color.
He was, but you don't do the Nehru collar with the suit. That's a no.
That is a no. But the hair color was not good.
The hair is a no.
The hair color. I don't know why he dyed his hair that color. He said he does stuff with his hair all the time. This is Vince. We know Vince
look like he get on my nerves.
He does. He would.
Cardi had it wrong. Never do this. The shirt's never supposed to be darker than the suit. Cardi had it wrong. Vince had it right.
Okay.
Just putting that out there for the fellas.
Look at your face. Your face is like.
It's not gonna get back. This guy Ed. Now he was a box. He used to be a boxer. He was very cute.
He reminds me of Darnell first season.
Yes, he does. He does. I'm trying to see what is his job. What is his job? Ed. Now, one of the girls was in love with Ed from in college. She knew him in college. She had a big crush on him. And I thought he should have liked her, but he didn't. He didn't. But he was very cute. In person, he was very cute.
What? Okay,
I'm trying to see what does he do? What does anybody remember?
Gotta be more.
What? Oh no, there's some more. It's all right. And then this was Devon.
Devon, what is Devon doing?
Devon
got a little muffin top there.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely a muffin top. He works for the school. He was I think like a something with the sound and the tech, like an audio person.
Superintendent.
He need to keep him away from the school. He don't look. Hey,
He looked like he fell on it. I seen Charles.
He thought he was going to get Dominique. That was who he felt was his strongest connection.
Yeah, no.
Gotta
be
right. I'm just going to show them on the thing. Now this gentleman here, I don't even remember what his name was. I don't even remember his name. We talked. Oh, Xavier. Xavier is.
He's an instructional tech.
I forgot about him. Xavier.
All right, Shay, check him out.
That's our pastor, Chris, huh?
That is. Now, this one, I think I may have one that you. This one may be the one that you probably would pick.
I said Dion looks squishy.
He wore a pink velvet shirt, and he was squishy. He was definitely squishy. To be so young.
That is funny.
Now, this guy was cute. I don't understand the head. I don't know if that was a bad angle, but this is Steven. He's a teacher, and he was 40. He was some type of school teacher.
Yeah, Detroit got some fine men too. What happened?
I'm gonna show you Steven again. That's all I got for you. That's all I got, Shay.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, yeah.
The one with the little green leprechaun suit on.
So Shay picked Ed.
Ed looks like a nice guy.
He was. He's attractive in person. He really was. He was attractive on here. They sent him home because he wouldn't be vulnerable. I'm like, dudes don't really be getting vulnerable like that on TV. Just in case you didn't see Darius again.
Well, quit getting beamed by my brother.
Is that what the car? Are those the Cartiers he has down there in the shot, Shay?
Yeah, he looked like what's the name of the publication that they be selling with the Muslims?
Oh God, is it the Watch? Is it the Watch?
Like the Final Call.
Final Call. That's it. I think I'm thinking of the Jehovah's Witness.
He should have a final call in a beam. He should be like this with the final call paper.
No, because he kept coming with them furs each and every show. I think Ed. I don't think Ed was into Nicole, because if anytime you done told a guy that you have a crush on him and you like him and you can't wait.
He was one with the white girl, wasn't he?
That was Darius. Darius said he said he takes him 8 to 80 dumb, crippling, crazy, as long as they're gonna give him something.
Who said that?
No, I'm just saying that Darius has that energy of, if you like him, he gonna what you got.
I like him brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, and Haitian.
Yes.
Okay.
Ed was into Donna. That's interesting. That people said that Ed was into Donna, but I don't know, y'all. We just have to watch the reunion. I really don't know what to think. I don't know if Dominique is gonna cuss Bello out. I don't know if Lauren is gonna get her revenge, because Lauren was pissed because she felt like they played her. All the guys played her and were talking to her behind.
But they didn't want her? She felt played? She
did. She said she felt like a side chick.
Damn, I never would have said that. Even if she felt like that, she should have never said that.
That's what I was saying.
Bello wind up with his baby mama.
Bello, that's another thing. Like, Bello, he tried to explain to Ashanti's mom why it was okay for you to have a 1-year-old child. Well, it takes 9 months. We all know how a child comes to. We all know that. Like,
they will catch you on that film and have you looking stupid.
And usually the exes come out and be saying stuff, but he probably got a girl in the tucked away. Go back and look at Bello's shoes, y'all. I cannot find them. When I watch, I'll see if I can screenshot them for next week. The way y'all are talking about these shoes, I really want to see what he had on. Now this girl here,
and honestly, somebody that's just fresh having a guy that's just, you wouldn't date a woman that has a 14-month-old.
No,
they wouldn't even bring her on the show. So the fact that 14,
but you remember that girl was on there and she was pregnant.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Nobody.
She was fluffy.
Yeah,
that's a big difference.
She was wearing A-line stuff. She was. All her stuff was A-line. So this was Shannon. This was the other little sweetheart. She's
cute.
They're
killing me with them Sheen outfits though.
Oh, this was Chris. I did leave him out. He is a restaurant.
You could have left Chris off too. No. Oh,
God. Hold on.
he got a nightstand, baby. What's a nightstand, baby?
Now,
A one night stand?
Christina she's a beautiful girl. Shay.
Oh, that's the one that was talking real slick. How did she get kicked off?
Well, Mo, would you do the honors and explain to Shay about how she asked the 3 guys? Please explain.
So she put out there to 3 different gentlemen on there that she needed and felt the massage. She wanted a massage, and she wanted.
I know who you talking about now.
But one guy said he ain't have it. One guy didn't respond. One guy sent her
half
cash. Not for the whole massage, because she had a price.
He said no, the massage was $300, $350 or something, because he sent her $180, which was half. And she said, my daddy told me I can, I want a man that's going to take care of me. She said that some men weren't used to this level of pretty. I was like, yikes.
Girl.
That's a strong girl. Because, I mean, and she's a beautiful girl, but again.
Somebody said a lunatic and an alcoholic. Dang, that was harsh.
And she was sweet. That's just a really immature mindset. 31, 32, bless her heart. They're not used to that level of pretty. She said, when I go to a concert, I'm in the VIP. I was just looking at her like, girl, okay, all right, sweetie. I said, all right. She said
nobody's used to that level of pretty.
She said that she cannot just go to the concert and sit with the general population. I was like, even if you think that, why would you say that?
But we
can't sit with the general population. What you finna say, Mo?
We did that, man. We did that. We gassed her up.
Yeah.
A lot of times we walk around and she like, we're doing that. I be bringing this up at the meetings.
Because especially the Blasian girls, dudes be going.
Like, once again, you treat her like a celebrity, she gonna treat you like a fan. Stop paying these women attention.
They're never gonna stop, Mo.
I mean, it's cool.
They're never gonna stop.
But you just you put her on the pedestal for nothing, just because she's.
Have you ever thought maybe nobody told her that she's just freaking delusional?
No, they told her, because the guys that were there, they were all up her behind.
I mean, better in person.
Shay, you know that dudes be gassing chicks up like that. You know that.
Yeah, but it's the overplay for the underlay. I'm gonna gas you up. I always say this: the biggest trick ever sold to a chick was how pretty she is.
That's true.
You can get so much by, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Empty compliments that mean nothing other than to get your guard down so they can sucker punch you.
But if you ain't never had no daddy or no uncle in your life to tell you that, and here comes
it's because
her daddy said, didn't she say her daddy said?
Yeah, her dad is in her life. And I know a lot of girls that have dads. I think this is what I think, because I got I know a lot of women just working in entertainment is beautiful women everywhere. Some women, they want to hear that. They need to hear that all the time. So the guy will tell them that, and the girl thinks that he's serious about her, but he's just talking. He's just talking because he knows that that's what she wants to hear. So when Christina was there, we were there. We did their podcast with him. Devon was like, but you're fine, and she's so fine. Cardi's like, she just wake up fine every day. I'm not saying that she's not a pretty girl, but all that extra on it, they're just doing that because they know that that's what she
all of them is fine. Well, then why didn't she get with the Nigerian? Because the girl daddy said that he was a used car salesman. That would have been perfect.
She wanted to.
She did. The Nigerian wasn't fit. First of all, the Nigerian was wrapped up in Dominique's spell. But when he saw that she asked him for, first of all, $350 is a lot for a massage. I don't know. That just seemed like a dumb trick. I wouldn't have picked that trick.
Well, you see who the one that fell for it.
You know who sent her the money?
Who sent her the money?
Devon.
Oh. And here's the thing.
Bam.
Oh,
he didn't send her enough.
He sent half.
Doughboy.
He sent half to be in good standing.
He gonna get halfway in there.
He said, "Well, he found out he did more than everybody else." Bello act like he didn't get the text message. The Nigerian didn't get the text. He was like, "Oh, I didn't see it till later."
That was my line.
Okay. The Nigerians say, send me your information, send me your bank account numbers, and I deposit $1 million in your account. You wake up, you wiped out.
And your social security number is now on the black.
Okay.
Like,
give me your name, date of birth.
He said he left the text on. He did. They weren't playing that. I'm just like, and I was like, I don't understand with her. If you playing game, you don't tell the dudes the game. She said, I called 3 guys. You telling these dudes what you try to do to them. That is the dumbest shit ever.
See, that's my problem with women be like, well, men don't approach women no more because y'all got, a lot of them got on social media and told their game and we're watching it and we're like, we're not even gonna, shut up and run your game, but don't tell it.
I never saw anything like that. I thought maybe she needs a big sister. Why didn't I say anything about Chris with the glasses? I just showed her. I did. He was I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want no more DMs tonight about that.
What they gonna do? They can't whoop you.
No, they can't whoop me. But I'm just saying it's just they be flooding it in. So Chris was a little strange. He was just a little strange. That's what I'm gonna say.
A little strange mean a lot. And let's go back to you saying that girl need a big sister. She is the big sister. She's the oldest. Who is going to be her big sister?
I mean, at this point, it just that's how people get caught up. She gonna run that game on some guy that's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll send you the money, and he gonna bless her heart. Bless her heart. It's way too late. It's way too late for that. She is the eldest.
She is.
Well, I mean, we'll see what happens at the reunion. Shay,
I want to see a fight. I think the 2 men, the one man that told him, he said, I would tell you need to shut the F up.
He wouldn't have said that to nobody else.
No, that's why I said, if we're talking about, on a totem pole, he only did that to him because he could. Right. He wouldn't do that to a real Detroit dude. There's no way.
Dude wouldn't have put him out there like that. Neither. Probably.
So Mo said that the guys were doing dirty macking.
Oh yeah.
What is dirty macking?
Dirty macking is if you're a man trying to get with a woman and part of your game is to put down the other man or say bad things about, opposed to getting her on your own merit. You shouldn't have to mention another guy and what he ain't doing. And, like Joe on
the simping.
Huh?
Dude was simping. Vince was simping.
Yeah, like you can't
pandering.
Talk about yourself. Don't bring me in it and say bad things about me because she like me.
But I'm gonna ask you this, Shay, on a regular, what percentage of guys do that? If a guy knows that saw you with somebody, how often do they hate on that dude?
99.9% of the time.
Mo, I be telling you,
it works every time.
Every time. Every single time.
They will get you off to the side. I don't want to hate on dude, and then they do. It's like, I would go, why would I put my feet on Eddie couch? But so then I put my feet on Eddie couch.
Right, every single time. I don't want to say nothing, and then they go. They all do it, Mo. They all do it. The dirty macking is happening right now.
It only goes bad if the chick goes back and says something. Then
if he already hit. I know a situation. The dude. That is the only reason he got the girl to listen to him, because he was talking bad. Because when a girl is upset, she wants to hear all the negative things.
And he hit?
Yes, he was in a whole relationship for a year. He got her to be his chick off of that. It happens all the time.
Or the girl go back and tell the dude because she's being messy and she wants the dude to submit and feel guilty about what he said because she really wants the other dude. That's the only reason
she'll use what the guy is telling her to make him
as leverage. Yes, it's leverage. It's ammunition.
I just want you to know that every dude, like she said, 99 dudes, everybody is dirty macking. There is no honor among Negroes.
I know women do it.
We're not talking about women. Women messy.
Yeah, but I honestly think that women do it less than men, though.
No.
Men do it more than women.
No.
Yeah, they do.
No. Women show me all the time. They be like, her hair's fake, right?
I mean, whose hair isn't
that's
fake
makeup,
nowadays?
right? That's makeup, right? I'll be like, what the?
That's hilarious.
No.
That's filter, right? I'll be like,
but the funny thing is, dudes don't even care. You like,
that's what I'm saying. Give us some real information. She got a man, right?
Right.
Do they do dirty macking like that? She
said,
mess with old boy.
He told me that one chick told him the other girl stank. That he went to
he did
what?
That's dirty macking.
She did tell me that.
Stink.
Yeah.
That's taking it too far.
She came into a stall after I came to the bathroom and be like, and she told me she stunk. She was like, she left her whole back out. It was crazy. Yeah.
That's wild. That's blocking. That's
what you say. Let me find out for myself.
Well, the way she described it, I did, and I was like, damn. And then she knew that chick liked me, and she came back and told me that, and I was like, damn, I was stumped. I didn't know what to do.
That's crazy.
So
you was like, I need to find out for myself. I'm gonna find out firsthand.
Found out she was
see
right.
If it stink.
She was right.
I found out she was halfway right that day.
Oh damn! I didn't know you went in and tried.
You had no wipes.
Damn.
Hey.
No baby wipes.
I thought she was lying on the girl. She was really telling the truth.
Half right.
How can you be
half right? Was her armpits or her booty? Which one? Is it top or bottom?
It was definitely. I'm not getting into this with you.
We already here.
Now, Mo, what was it? How is it halfway right? That don't make sense.
Halfway.
Oh, trust me.
Was it the front or the back?
Oh, it was halfway right.
What was it?
Was it the top or the bottom?
No,
front or back?
The bottom.
Definitely the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, front or back?
Front.
Ooh.
Well, that ain't halfway.
That's all the way.
That's all the way.
Oh no.
Just tell us.
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with
no,
you.
I'm saying, Mo, it's Friday night. We here. Come on, just tell us we can move on. I can't go.
You told us this much.
It was a hint.
What do you mean it was a hit?
A hint.
A hint of it. Oh, you're saying it wasn't all the way nasty, just
halfway.
No, that's no. Did you hit? Did you hit?
Oh, I definitely hit.
Okay, so
you said he did?
Yeah. But this was like, that's why I say it wasn't in the beginning. It was while it was happening. And then all of it, it became, and I was like, hey, what's going on here?
Did you do the what's going on here?
Fake.
That is when you're in the dance and then the smell.
And then it wasn't in the beginning. Y'all know what everybody grown in. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The fact that the girl tried to tell you that to keep you from doing it, you did it anyway.
She mad because she looked better than her, and she know I ain't like her.
What did I tell you, Crystal? Let me find out for myself. What did I tell you?
I was already just trying to find out about her, period. But then she came over there and tried.
What did we learn today, boys and girls? What have we learned?
That a nigga just go for it no matter what.
No matter, ain't nothing you could do to stop it. So stop hating on the other female and just focus on you. Because he gonna do what he gonna do.
Do your Mr. Right, boys and girls. What did we learn today?
What did we learn today?
Hating,
there's nothing you can say to a man about another woman that'll make him not hit.
And it wind up being like that.
Jesus help us.
Did you go back for a second round?
No, not her. No. I just saying, hey, that's why I said it could have been a bad day. Hey, I know anybody.
And there it is, Crystal. Yeah. It could have been a bad day, so I'm gonna go back for round 2 to make sure day 2 is the best.
They will. That again, ladies. Moral of the story. She said a Mo gonna always hoe.
What the? Whoa.
No, I think y'all be hard on Mo, but that's how they are.
Oh,
men are men. And it's funny because like
the man is manning.
A girl would tell a dude something and think that she hating, and the dude don't even think it's a big deal. He'd be like, he just telling you what you want to hear, so he can hit both of them.
I thought she was mad because she looked better. They both like me, but the other girl looked better, so I thought she was hating.
Jesus Christ.
See, if you would have really been on your Darius deal, you would have been like, well, let me try yours and let me try yours, and I can tell you which one is the best.
Well,
Hey,
hey,
back in the day. When
And
I
let me be the judge.
let me be the
of the
judge.
two.
Darius said, "What do you bring to the table?" And she said, "I'm not cooking and cleaning."
Now,
That's just a weird like question.
It's a dumbass question, but I mean, considering what he's trying to do, it makes sense. He wants a girl because, and I'm gonna say this: we having fun tonight, but in that Facebook group, it's a lot of females that be like, "He's just so fine, like he ain't doing it because it don't work. It works. It's working.
it works somewhere.
It's working a lot of places." That girl, she came on this show in front of people and said that she gave him over $100,000.
Who?
The white girl.
And he's still looking. He ain't did nothing with the 100,000.
Well, she was buying. She also bought him a. That's why I asked her, and everybody said I was
Is that
wrong.
Timu Tammy?
She white, but she had a G-Wagon. She had a Rolls Royce and something else.
Is this the one she took to Disney World?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where'd she get a Rolls Royce from?
I said that to her. I said, "What do you do?" Because I'm trying to figure out which. She said she does. She has health. She runs health clinics. So then I was like, "Well, this sounds like something else." Because if you have a business where you have to file taxes and papers and receipts have to line up, you don't have all this loose cash. What's going on with? Mo was like, she moving like a dope boy. What is happening? She got pissed.
That girl audited.
She came on here and said,
"You scared of them 3-letter boys."
She came on here and told us that she gave Darius all this money. And I was just like, who is exchanging this type of cash? I don't care about 4 or 5 businesses. If you have legit businesses, you are not those cars. You guys know there are people that make millions of dollars that don't have those type of cars. That's crazy.
And in Detroit, you're driving a Rolls Royce. Let's be honest.
He told her that she didn't need to drive it anymore, so she let him drive it.
In Detroit.
Yeah, he
told
told her
to drive that than 1 month out of the year, because let me tell you what you can't drive in Detroit.
True Love Forever tax write-off. No, that sounds good, but you're not writing all them cars off for taxes. Maybe the G-Wagon, maybe.
And is it a salvage title Rolls Royce? I just want to know what year Rolls Royce is it?
It don't matter because she took it back. She also bought him a Porsche. I was like, who is teaching these?
These aren't realistic cars to be driving in Detroit, but okay.
They're not. But she showed me pictures of them. She did. I don't know if there was a good title or what, but she did have them. And then Ashley was in the group and people were like, well, he let you drive his car. She said it was a 1990s Lincoln. Pipe down.
Did we ever look up the exotic car business, rental business? Did we ever?
What's the name of it?
The business is the girls, Nicole's. That's her.
It ain't his. Then what are we talking about then?
Company cars.
He said it was his, but she came out after he was on the show and let everybody know that it was hers.
They're company cars, and they just drive them until somebody rents them.
But see, the thing about it with a luxury car like that, that's not a car that you rent out to people like that. Do you know how much you let somebody that you don't know come and run and drive that car crazy? That don't even make sense. A Wraith?
Yeah,
So
you
gotta pay. Is that what she had?
Huh?
So allegedly.
That's what she said, a Wraith.
Wraith,
You sure it wasn't like a 300 that they didn't put the kit on and it looked like.
Hey man, seeing is believing. So all of it could have been. Rashid did that. Rashid wasn't renting them out. He was selling them. So what he was doing, he was buying the car at the auction and then selling it to somebody. And if you're around affluent people, that's not hard to do.
But you're not buying. He's not buying the car. Let's say, for example, you want to buy the car. You would get financed and everything, and then I would go to the auction and find the car for you. I never purchase and sit on a car.
No, but that's why the business was wrong, Shay. He actually bought it and then was in debt. No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like he came out and talked about it because Simone put him on blast because he didn't have no money for the wedding, so she was over it. But she said he bought the car and then at the auction took all his money and bought this car and was going to sell it. And then when he couldn't get a buyer quick enough, he's going deeper and deeper in the hole.
Oh, my phone about to die.
Yeah, we got to get off of here. We've been on here too long.
I enjoyed it.
This was fun. We got to come back for the reunion. I feel like we just need to make it, finalize it. Let's come back. Let's gather together as a family. 620 people just hanging out on a Friday night here. Make sure you guys like this before you leave. I know we done talked a lot of stuff. Like this and share, and then we will be back on. Yes.
I gotta prep something.
Okay.
I want you guys get ready for Crystal's. She is coming out with her t-shirt line. So stay tuned, putting it together. I'm putting this out for 2026. Crystal will have apparel and merch line coming soon. We're gonna need everybody to go over there, and she will have t-shirts coming out on a regular, merch on a regular, tumblers, t-shirts, all kind of goodies. It will be the first quarter, Q1 of this year, so no later than March, they'll be coming out. Crystal Jordan, y'all. Sexual chocolate. Sexual chocolate.
True Love said, somebody said, come back, Shay. So you just got me. You'll be back next Friday. Yes, I still need you to send me that stuff though.
Right.
Yeah, for that. But Mo, what are you doing this weekend? Well, we may all be snowed in.
I hope so.
I do too. Because I'm gonna sit right here in this house with some hot chocolate and be talking trash.
Atlanta need to sit their ass down somewhere and enjoy being in the house.
Just take a breather. But yeah, thank you, Shay, for putting that's what real friends do. They put the fire under you. Shay's been telling me to do this for a long time.
Go Shay too on social media. Go follow her.
Two touch. They already follow Shay because everybody here is most of them are ready to love people. But if you're not, make sure that you follow Shay. And if you Shay, give them your business. The IDAP Solutions is her. I'll put it in the chat. That's what I'll do.
And the number 2, Shay, 2 touch. If you are sensitive. If your ears are sensitive, you should not listen to me on IG. I might say anything to hurt people.
If you really want to know about business, now I'm going to put her business link in the chat. But I'm going to preface it by saying, please, you guys hear how Shay is a serious businesswoman. If you don't look at the site first. Don't call. Look at the site. See if you have a business and you need signage. I'm actually doing a business. Chili and I have a business together, and Shay does merch for anything that I have going on. So she's doing some display cases. So if you have real business, do not call Shay if you're not there yet. If you're thinking about it, don't call. Just like something on Instagram, share something, tell Shay on Instagram, hey girl, when I get it together, I'm gonna come. She'll be like, cool. Don't call till you're ready. That's with anything. Don't call.
Well, here's the thing. Too, for small orders, I'm promoting Shason because that's his business to do smaller orders. So, we trying to move it around in the family, but more so, we want everybody to get Crystal going on her merch. Crystal has been dragging her feet on her merch. She's been bullshitting, for lack of a better word. We want you guys to push her because she got some great ideas, but I want her to get confident and she's going to have some cool merch. Please.
I got it. It's coming. The merch is coming. I have to have the merch now. It's coming. Y'all, we love y'all for watching. Make sure that you like this. Come back next Friday because we're going to do this again. Pajamas and cocoa. I didn't have my cocoa tonight because I was running.
I had my pajamas on.
You did. Somebody said Shay got the message and has her pajamas on. Usually we just sit in our pajamas on a Friday night and talk stuff about Ready to Love. But we thank you guys for watching. Love you all. We'll see you guys on next week.
Next week, y'all. Woo.